Before I lit the match. Tatter tit, I'm going tit for tat. From the nightmares on ELM to the nightmares on BLM. Niggas living like ELM. King waves up ELM. To this day. To the EMF. Learn what it takes BMX. Spin bill first DMX. Flow states like PMA. Flow case like BMA. Go place like BMI. Feed it all to my CNI. All we gotta do, live and die. Live and die. What? All we gotta do is live and die. Shit. All we gotta do is live and die. All we gotta do is live and die. See the symbolism in the sun. All we gotta do is live and die. In the sky. See the symbolism in the signs. This cam not a diplomat, put a clip in an aristocrat. Wicked with the written raps. Once I get it, I don't give it back. Pickle tickle in her kitty cat. As a little kid, I remember sipping psilocybin in my Similac. Sipping liquor to my liver black. Switch it up, I make it mix and match. I can never fit a fitted cat. Got a cookie with a brim attached. Burn it down before I lit the match. Tatter tit, I'm going tit for tat. Hit a lick and got a 50 rack. Architect without a blueprint. Only nigga in the crew pick. Full belly in a full clip. Pull it longer than a Q-tip. Barrel longer than a pool stick. If there really was a tooth fairy, then I would probably be toothless. Why is God so ruthless? I can make a woman's tooth twist. I can make a woman's tooth strip. I can make a woman's toes curl, throw a gang sign, make a new crib. Every day I'm on a shit trip. I'm just trying to make a new script. Pitbull on a pole pit with a pistol, I'm a pro quick. Shit, what? All we gotta do is live and die. Why? Shit, all we gotta do is live and die. Why? Shit, all we gotta do is live and die. See my spirit floating in the sky. See the symbolism in the signs. All I gotta do is live and die.
All right. Okay, there you have it, my friends, my twins. That right there is Cambada and Red Pill, or Red Pill and Cambada, off of the Scorpion King album. You dig? You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Anniversary is today, I believe, or tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we put that out on Halloween or All Hallows Eve. We don't celebrate Halloween where we from. We celebrate All Hallows Eve. We give respect to the ancestors where the ancestors, you know, where respect is due. You know what I'm talking about? So burn some motherfucking Salo Panto, some Palo Santo, you know what I mean? Or whatever you do, you know what I'm talking about? And put this album, take it off of the altar and put this shit on play and let it go, you know what I mean? While you get ready to go trick-or-treating and shit like that. Because yeah, this is it. We're gonna get into it tonight. We're gonna yeah, this is Red Summer. Did I say Scorpion King? This is that Red Summer. Yeah, this is a classic right here. Shout out to everybody. I did a heartfelt post on Instagram. I'll go over there and share it just to put it on record and whatnot. Everybody that played a part, everybody that put that they have their digital footprint on that album, you know what I mean? Everybody that they put some elbow grease and you know, played a part. Let me even just go there right now and read the you know, read all of the names. You got to put it on record because, you know, we got to appreciate those who work with us. You know what I'm talking about? And you know, never be afraid to say nobody's name and give them their flowers and tell them how much you appreciate them, especially if they are responsible for assisting you in doing some classical shit. You know what I mean? You don't get classical shit every fucking time at the bat and every day. You know what I mean? You got to appreciate classical shit when it comes to you. So let me just go ahead and share the screen. How y'all doing today? Hope everybody is in good health, good mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, and ting, right? So here is some of the slides, you know, just a little bit of memory. We gotta when I was going through my folder, I was like, damn, I got enough information for a documentary. I got a lot of footage and whatnot. So, this is just some pictures and whatnot. That's your boy in the booth. You already know it. That's last night. That's last year in the ATL. We had an HP Lovecraft Hollows Eve Red Summer album release. That shit was lit. All right. There I go in the kitchen with the security and America Sutton. You already know what it, you know how we giving it up. Don't even play with me. You know what I'm talking about? We was in full. Yeah, my nigga. Yeah. We was lit. You know what I'm talking about? We was lit. That was a night to remember right there. That was a night to remember. I'm underwater like SpongeBob in this bitch. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Red Pillar. You know what I'm talking about? Guess who I showed up as? I'll leave nothing to your mystery. You know what I mean? There's some people right there. That's Secret right there. Shout out to Secret. Blue Pillar. All right. And the fam was in the building. Shout out to Lizzie Jeff. Shout out to America Sutton. Shout out to Songbird. Shout out to Blue Pill. Shout out to Cambada. Shout out to Mama Sauce. Everybody that played a part, everybody that was instrumental as we embark upon the 1 year anniversary of the Red Summer Project and album relief extravaganza. I want to personally thank every single person who was of assistance and creative support. Sacred Secret, you held it down like none other. Sabrina Rasa, who is Mama Sauce, you inspired the project with your dope energy and talent. Cambada Music, you lent your expertise and Midas touch to the sessions we had. America Sutton, you helped me discover myself talent-wise and gain more confidence as an artist. Lizzie Jeff, your dope energy, your beautiful spirit, your natural talents helped me immensely through the whole process. I am Songbird. You sprinkled your magic on the tracks. You're one of the greats. Blue Pillar. You told me that my previous songs were trash. That's what twins do. We got to shit on each other, and good things grow out of that. You told me that I played him some songs. He was like, "Yeah, that shit trash. Go back to the lab." And I was in my feelings, but once I got out of my feelings, I was able to go harder. You pushed me to be someone that I don't always see, and you showed up and you showed out every session. You made me step my shit up. All right. Maestro, you saved the project from being sabotaged at the last minute with that session that we had when we added that verse to Laylo. House of Tunes, which is the movie film director, you brought the visuals to life, always professional and dedicated to your craft. If I forgot anyone, it's not out of malice. I simply forgot to mention you, but it's all love and you are appreciated. Until we meet again to make more magic, just know that y'all are a part of something monumental and forever be grateful for the experience. Athletics, Bashir, Jack Hella Classic, my dude Quay Beats, Ryo Reiki, thank y'all for the magical studio sessions. And the next album is almost done. Scorpio season has just begun. Ashe, 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 Ashe. But Instagram got me blocked badly. Like they really got your boy on shadow ban. You know what I'm talking about? They got your people's on big shadow ban. So people are not even seeing shit like that. I'm throwing shit up and they don't even see it. So I gotta go and we gotta do the we gotta do the we gotta go to the motherfucking YouTube, you know what I mean? Shout out to AA Rashid with this drip, you know what I mean? Alistair Whoopi, I mean, Alistair Whoopi. That's a classic. I wear this in the airport and get niggas in their feelings all the time. You know what I mean? I wear this in the airport and put niggas directly in their feelings. Okay. They be like, what's that? No, we wear this so Hotep niggas could get Hotep niggas could get their braids in a bunch. They could get their locks tied up and whatnot. I love to troll you niggas, you know what I mean? It's been a fucking joy, you know what I'm talking about? I love trolling you niggas and getting you niggas spilling your sea moss because you get all in your fucking feelings, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, shout out to Jack Hella Classics, my guy right there. So we didn't do the Thursday show. Shout out to everybody who pulled up to the motherfucking class. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, we was doing it real big in the motherfucking class. Everybody that pulled up, you already know what it is. You know what I mean? We had it was a great time. You know what I'm talking about? The stream chasers, the starter kit. My dude Slice went in.
To this day.
He went in.
To this day.
He went in. Took us to the metaverse. Straight like that. Took us right to the metaverse. No speculations. Niggas talk about it, but ain't living it. Cristal pop, I'm sipping it. Mob hats and lizard shit. You know what I'm talking about? They be talking that meta talk, but they not in the metaverse. You know what I'm talking about? They read Meta World Peace maybe, but they not in the metaverse. He took us to the metaverse. You could talk about it, but it's one thing to see that shit. You know what I mean? It's a whole nother thing to see it. It's a whole nother thing to see it. So he took us to the metaverse, and you know, mine was lit. You know what I mean? So my question is, where the rest was you niggas at? You know what I mean? We had about what 70 people. Where was everybody else at? Y'all playing games. You know what I mean? Y'all playing games, but it's all good. You know what I'm talking about? Don't inbox me, ask me no questions though. That's how I'm giving it up like that. You know what I mean? Ask Siri, my nigga, or ask Jeeves. You know what I mean? Ask a ninja. I'm not the one. I'm not the one. You know what I mean? I'm not the one. We've been giving up information. Let me take y'all on in the time machine real quick. Just briefly. You know what I mean? Just briefly, just show you where we was at with the information just this calendar year. This is in May, right? This is in May. We doing DAPS and DAO. The evolution will be digitized, right? The evolution will be digitized. You know what I'm talking about? In this lecture right here, we're giving you information. Oh, let's go all the way back to the evolution will be digitized 2020, right? We're talking about the metaverse back then. We giving you keys back then. We're not just talking about it. We lining you up. Oh, wait, hold on. Even more so, quantum supremacy. Wait. Niggas ain't even having the quantum talk. That's around the corner. Quantum internet, quantum computers. You know what I'm talking about? All of that source and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? We gave it to you back then. You know? Then we followed up with conscious industry. That was close. We gave you the conscious industry. We started talking about, you know, all things digital then. Then in 2021, you know, we came to you with with the stream chasers with 100 streams, right? But we really went digital right here. Okay? We went digital right there. And a few other places. I don't have all of the flyers up there, but we gave you the bundle. In the bundle right there, the evolution will be digitized. The May 27th workshop and whatnot, where we was giving it up. And you know, got about 2 other workshops that we did. And it's all dealing with, because the metaverse is not just one thing. You know what I mean? The metaverse is multi-layered. It's not just the metaverse. You should have an understanding of DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations. You should have information, and you should know what NFTs are at this point, non-fungible tokens. You feel me? You should know what the fuck is going on, because they are not going to tell you anything. They're going to keep you in your emotional bag. They're going to keep you in fear. They're going to keep you on analog, because they want you to be a consumer and not a prosumer. So it's not their advantage to tell you what's going on. You niggas are going to find out when it's too late. You know what I'm talking about? That's not what you looking outside for the European or whoever. I don't know. Whoever you looking for your source of information, even the Hotep, these conscious community cats, they don't have this source. They're not giving it up like that. There's a few, but they not giving it up like that. So we putting together another bundle, right? I might even add motherfuckers some Hawaiian silky to the bundles for the ladies out there. I'm just feeling generous these days. Trick or treat, nigga. Might get a bundle and a bundle. You might get a bundle and a bundle. Might get a bundle and a bundle. You know what I'm talking about? 2 bundles. But we're gonna bundle it up. We're gonna put all of our NFT and metaverse workshops together. I believe it's either 3 or 4. And then we're gonna give that to the family, you know what I mean, for a good price and whatnot. Shout out to everybody that has joined the Discord group. Okay, we topped 500 already. Shout out to Little Goddess in the building, and they checking out they checking it out over, and we going live. We live right now in real time over there in the Discord. I already sent my 500th member a free bundle pack. You know what I mean? And I asked if she wants some bundles too. You know, it was a sister, so you know. We we lit right over there. I told the family prior that the reason why the Discord is important. Shout out to my Patreons. The reason why the Discord is important because it is an effective app when it comes to building up community, right? I've said we was on live on the Discord last night, and I told the room, I'm like, I have never had an app this, you know, Clubhouse. You heard me. I helped Clubhouse stocks go through the fucking roof. You know what I mean? Niggas was helping Clubhouse blow up and whatnot just by talking about it. Word of mouth is the best promotion, right? But Clubhouse, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, they have components, but they don't have the components that Discord has. It is a social networking site. It's not social media. Social media is dead. Nigga, I told you this a minute ago. You needed Mark Zuckerberg to tell you that. No problem. I feel no kind of way about it. I'm not trying to be the big kahuna. Some people listen to pale faces. You dig what I'm saying? That's how they raised and whatnot. But yeah, Mark Zuckerberg gave you the motherfucking death knell. He rang the bell. Social media is dead, right? They killed Facebook, and now they're going into a new realm and whatnot. It's called a metaverse. Okay, it's called a metaverse. So that's what the reason why we're building up the Discord group is for 2 reasons. It's really 3 reasons. One, in order to go into the metaverse, we're gonna need a network. We have to be educated. It's not the biggest learning curve, I promise you. People get all caught up when they don't understand some shit. It's the same way before Barack Obama got social media lit. You niggas was all apprehensive about social media. You were apprehensive about what to do on Instagram. You was apprehensive about Facebook. And then your president is black. He came with the social media wave, and then everybody got onboarded because of the Democratic Party and Barack Hussein Obama. That's similar to where we're at right now. People are somewhat, you know, apprehensive because they don't understand. They hearing metaverse, they hearing this, and they like, oh, this don't got no, I don't know how to do it. It sounds so difficult. Nigga, it's not difficult. You played a video game before? You know what I'm talking about? You niggas play Fortnite. You play your children is playing Roblox. They're in the metaverse. They're in the metaverse. FB should have bought Discord. Somebody gonna buy it. Somebody gonna buy it. In all businesses, it's about the exit strategy. I mean, the object for multiple startups is to sell, right? The object for multiple is to sell, right? So a startup like Discord, I'm sure that they're gonna raise their worth up, and they're definitely gonna sell one day, unless they on some I want to take over the world shit like Mark Zuckerberg and them. You know what I mean? But the family in Discord is super lit. We talking to each other. The only interaction that we see is in the chat room. I don't know y'all like that. We get together every now and then. You niggas might get a notification, or you might. There's, you know, it's cool and everything, but this ain't it right here. This is not good enough for me. I need a closer connection. I need a tighter connection. We need a stronger connection. You know what I mean? We need to be networking right now. We're not networking. We're just shooting the shit on YouTube. We're just shooting the shit. Niggas is like, I like what you're wearing and all of this stupid shit. That ain't it, my niggas. It's too, you know, maybe 20 years ago we could have talked like that, but we're on a cusp. We're in some real we're in some real fucking great time. What a time to be alive. Shout out to Future and Drake. What a fucking time to be alive. Unprecedented times. Unprecedented times. You know what I'm talking about? Unprecedented times. Negroes is talking about community. You're not even joining. You're not even in a network. How could you be in a community? You're not even networking. I don't know your skill set. I don't, I've been asking for graphic designers for a year and nobody really pulled up. I'm not upset about it. I'm just feeling like, damn, maybe I'm in the wrong community. You know what I'm talking about? Because if I was with the Peckerwoods, I'd be lit right now. You dig what I'm saying? If I was chilling with the Africans and the Asians, my nigga, I'd be up. Anything that I want to get done would get done. You know what I mean? They would be at my beck and call. You dig what I'm saying? So what is it about people who is into history? What is it about people who are on the road to perdition of man know thyself? What is it about people who like to gossip and pit teachers against each other? You know what I mean? Like this shit is wrestling and whatnot. What is it about y'all that y'all don't be pulling up to do nothing? Like, where's the fucking work at? Like, where's the work ethic? That's my question. Where's the work ethic? Because I feel that social media has trained a lot of the audience to be motherfucking spectators, and you treat this shit like some type of fucking sport. Like you watching niggas dunk balls and whatnot. I like him. Oh, that's my guy. And you grown man telling your wife that you like another man. Soft alarm. That's not it. That's not it. You got to carve your own legacy. This whole HOK, conscious community, you know what I mean? I want to choose who I like you niggas is picking out wrestlers. You went from the church and you hopped into this shit and you did the same thing that you was doing with the preacher and the deacon. You hopped out of fucking wrestling with Ric Flair and these niggas, and you did the same thing when you came up in consciousness. Niggas be sitting around. It's real homoerotic too. Talking about who you like. Talking about who you like. So you're living vicariously through niggas. You know what I'm talking about? You're living vicariously through the next man and whatnot. You're not tapping into your greatness. You're not tapping into your greatness. You're living through somebody else. You're having, you let people sway you. Oh, this person won a debate, so now I'm Kemetic. Oh, this nigga won a debate next week, so now I'm a fucking Israelite. Oh, this nigga won a debate, so now I'm a Moor. That shit is weak to me. That shit is weak to me. You need to stand on something and you need to fucking build something and you need to tap into your motherfucking skill sets. You need to tap into whatever the fuck God gave you, because that's the real man know thyself. You know, that's the real man know thyself. And I'm not shooting at nobody personally. I'm just throwing it out there. Hit dogs bark, my nigga. Hit dogs bark. So if it don't apply, let it fly. But hit dogs bark. And I see a lot of laziness. I see a lot of niggas hummer stunting. I see a lot of niggas just riding coattails. And they not tapping into their powers and whatnot. They not tapping into their motherfucking skills. They're not edifying themselves. They just mentally masturbating. You know what I'm talking about? Mentally masturbating. That time needs to be over. That time needs to be over. And I'm going to be mad aggressive on niggas next, because I don't want none of that weak energy around me. There's a whole bunch of other niggas that got weird energy, weak energy. You know what I'm talking about? And they will feed your homoeroticness. They'll come on live with their shirt off. They'll play with their nipples in front of you and whatnot. They'll stick their tongue out to you and shit like that. They'll feed that shit that you niggas is looking for. Not over here. This is not the Lizard Network. Okay? It's not the Lizard Network. We about work, my nigga. We about work. So when you see motherfuckers take off, when you see people accomplishing stuff, you don't feel a kind of way because you be like, oh, niggas is leaving me behind. No. You know that you put your fucking work in. You know that you sitting on some crypto coins. You know that you listened to when people, if niggas would have listened in 2014 when we was talking about Bitcoin, they wouldn't be mad when we talking about Bitcoin right now, because they would be up. They would be up. It's only the niggas who did not listen who be like, I'm waiting for these niggas to fall off. It's only the niggas who did not listen, right? Who be sitting around mental masturbating. You be the niggas that get mad when we get on these platforms and we start talking that talk. I can't even show off to you niggas. I can't even talk on the money phone. I can't do none of that because I already know that that's gonna set off a whole bunch of alarms. And I'm really not trying to troll you niggas that bad. You know what I mean? I could Derek Grace you niggas if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do it. But if you played your part, and if you did something, if you were proactive, and if you were real active in life, if you was really on some God shit, you would be like, That's my niggas right there. I want to see my niggas shining. You know what I'm talking about? That's my guys right there. We shining together. I shine, we shine. We pop bottles together. Meet me at the platinum party. Somebody say they're the ones with the XRP. Yeah, my nigga, your time will come. It's just not right now. You know what I'm talking about? It's just not right now. Everybody has their time. It's just not right now. This is not that time. So while your coins are becoming, you know, while they're maturing and whatnot, you know, either do something and tap in. What is your skill? I've been asking black people this, melanated, Moorish, Kemetic, Hebraic, Nuwabic, for a very long time. I don't care about none of that shit. I'm not a zealot. You don't see me wearing nothing. You don't see me I don't try to sell you niggas nothing. I don't try to sell you no religion. I don't try to sell you no organization. If I'm selling you something, it's a product, my nigga. Fair exchange, no robbery. It's a product. It's my art. It's my motherfucking intellectual property. And I feel like I'm still getting gypped because I don't even get what I'm worth. So I don't push nothing on nobody. I don't try to convert you. I give you multiple. When we was on Know the Ledge Radio, we brought you the whole fucking spectrum. We brought the whole spectrum. I ain't even gonna get into that. We brought the whole spectrum of the schools of thought and knowledge. We were not biased. We were not biased. We gave you Hebrew Israelite information. We gave you the ISUPK. We gave you the Kabbalah. We gave you metaphysics. We gave you Kemet. We gave you Moorish science. We gave you Taj Tariq Bey. We gave you Ras Mariah Bey. We gave you Queen Valhara Bey. We gave you all of them. We gave you Dr. Sabi, Phil Valentine, niggas. We gave you all of that. Dr. Delbert Blair, Hakeem Bey, all of these people. All of these people that you could name, whoever you name, we had them on our program and we gave it to you. We gave you Umar before GoFundMe. We gave you humble Umar. Okay? We had a few misses, but we had more hits than misses. You know what I'm talking about? You know, it is what it is. We gave you early polite, and, you know, we apologize to you niggas about that. But when we had him, this was not this before he did start doing what the fuck he started to do. If you niggas, if you know, you know. We talking 09 up to like when he got beat by SETI. When he got beat by SETI, that's when he started doing the fuck shit. That's 2012. We gave you Dr. Francis Cress Wilson. You damn right. We gave you KT the Arch degree. We gave you Noble Ampu. We gave you Will 77. We gave you Brother Mizraim. Like, I could go on for days. There's names that you niggas don't even know. You know what I'm talking about? Because everybody is not on the front line in front of cameras. We gave you, did we do Uriel Bey? Rest in peace. I believe we did one interview with him. We did an interview. We gave you Taj Tariq Bey. We interviewed Tariq Nasheed. Shout out to that brother. We gave you mad people. We gave you Q Butter. It's niggas that's out there that's in their feelings. If they hear me say that I gave them to you, they be like, oh, why they always say I put myself on? No, you didn't, nigga. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Fuck out of here. Niggas be trying to rewrite stories like this is Wu-Tang Saga, nigga. The story is the story. It is what it is. Niggas got put on. Fuck out of here. Niggas got put on. And they never gave nothing back. Not nothing. They never gave a thank you. They didn't give anything. They never tossed nothing back. That's why you don't see us do interview styles. It's just, I don't do interview styles no more because there's a lot of niggas that will never, ever grace this stage with me again, ever in life. You'll never hear my voice and their voice together. You know what I mean? Because, you know, and it's, I don't know if it's them personally, but when the community started to switch into individualism and everybody was about, you know, they didn't want their ego to get bruised. They didn't want to get bodied on a stage and whatnot. They didn't want to get 30'd and whatnot. Niggas' egos started getting into this shit. Then they started becoming very fucking self-centered and whatnot, and nobody started looking out for each other. If niggas would have been looking out for each other, we would have had palaces in the metaverse right now. We would have had universities in real world. We would have had a whole village to go to. You dig what I'm saying? We would have had some type of town. How you gonna let 19 people buy a fucking town in Georgia and they're not even teachers? They're not part of the community. They not into none of this. This niggas out here buying. Young Thug got 100. Nigga, Young Thug got 100 acres. What is you saying? What is you saying? What are you saying? Yo, money bag. That nigga got 30 acres. What are you saying? You know how long ago we could have been had that if these bum ass niggas would have put money together and got out of their fucking egos and whatnot. Everybody trying to be the big kahuna. And now look where you at right now. There's no big kahunas in this bitch. There's no big fish. There's no whales in this shit. Niggas is goldfish. Niggas is piranhas up in here. Don't get it fucked up. If you've been on YouTube in the past 2 years, 3 years, it's all piranha based. Ain't nobody building nothing. Ain't nobody working together. Ain't nobody solving nothing. Ain't nobody saving lives. Are you serious? Them niggas, they not even teaching. They not even teaching. They regurgitating shit. They not even teaching. They just trying to get on Vlad. They trying to get around Charlemagne. These niggas is touching their toes and they fucking they dancing. Bands, they dancing for bands. Are you serious? Are you serious? They dancing for bands. So the new group, the new crop, the RZA Islams, the 19 Keys, these are all the paradigm shifters. The Ben X's, they're not part of the peanut gallery that I'm addressing. They came in and they lapped them niggas by miles. You understand? They didn't do none of the fuckery, and them niggas is out of here. Parabolic wallets. They lapped them by miles. You understand? And a whole bunch of the people who supposed to have been in the front is in the fucking dust because they didn't want to work together. You understand? That's what it is. They didn't want to work together. These niggas was counting fucking peanuts and jumping over thousands and millions of dollars, and they was chasing pennies and whatnot. They got drunk off of YouTube checks. Pennies. Yo, the YouTube checks, that shit look like XRP. The YouTube checks, that shit looks like Shiba Inu, my nigga. It's not even a penny. It's 0.000000001. You know what I'm talking about? It's 0.0000001. These niggas, that's what they sold this whole shit out for peanuts. For peanuts. I'm proud to say I never cast no check from a YouTube. I never wanted to. That shit is an abomination. It's disrespectful. Fuck them. They like, we not monetizing your page. They told me that in 2009. I was like, thank you, my nigga, because I'm gonna live. I'm gonna be all right. I don't need your peanuts. You're disrespecting content creators as it is. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna get on this bitch for free and do my thugizzo. I'm gonna do my dance and whatnot, and I'm gonna be all right. The ancestors got me, nigga. My spiritual bank account runneth over. Nigga, my spirit is right. My spirit is right. You know what I'm talking about? I could do a deep stroke and think about something, and that shit will manifest. Fuck out of here. I don't need nobody. You understand? I don't need nothing. I'm good. My children, my progeny, I make star seeds out this bitch. That's the real wealth. I look into my baby's eyes and I'm like, nigga, I am rich beyond fucking measure. Do you understand? You understand? You understand? The money, that shit goes to bills and other things. That's tangible. That's not real. The dollar can't dance. It can't move. It's a fucking inanimate object. I'm looking at the shit that can move. I'm looking at things that grow. I'm looking at things that have life in them. That's these babies. That's the real wealth. That's the treasure. I don't know what y'all been listening to. I don't know who you been talking to. I don't know who been teaching you. Because some of these niggas don't love their children. And I'm not throwing nobody under the bus, because there's some great fathers and mothers out here. But it's a lot of these niggas that be neglecting their seeds, bro. And they don't have no fucking respect for their baby mamas. They don't got no respect for the mothers of their children. I hate saying the word baby mothers. The mothers of their children. The mothers of their children. You know what I mean? You don't see them. You don't see them edifying their seeds. Niggas will pop up one day and have a 30-year-old and be like, yo, happy birthday to Fruquan. Be like, where the fuck was this nigga at during your lectures? Who is this? Like, where did he come from? You know what I'm talking about? The wealth is in the family, right? The wealth is in the seeds, your progeny. The wealth is really in your village, if you have one. I feel bad for y'all to be out there getting caught up in the fuckery. I got caught up in the fuckery, but I know how to pull myself out of it. I'm not addicted to that shit like that. I turned that shit off a minute ago and kept it moving. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all being distracted. Y'all getting washed up. Time is money. The time that you spent watching all of the dumb shit going on, you could have been applying that to edification, to learning some shit. You know what I'm talking about? To building some shit, to building up the motherfucking metaverse. Instead of asking me, yo, what to do? You could have been on YouTube asking fucking Siri what to do, and they would have pointed you in a direction to help your ass out, so you would have been tighter in this new world that we're in. Now it's a lot of niggas that's lost. It's like when we went from baggy jeans to tight jeans. You know what I'm talking about? You're going to be standing out there with the Rockaway jeans on looking crazy. That's how you're going to look in this new paradigm that we in. Do I see T.I. building low-income housing in Bankhead? Yeah, whoop-de-doo, my nigga. He's a rapper. Every single rapper that be around white people should have access to shit like that. You selling out your people and you get around all of these white folk and whatnot. Yeah, you supposed to have some type of motherfucking privilege and whatnot. It's regular niggas that's doing shit like that. I don't want to start. Don't talk to me about no rappers. It's regular dudes from the hood. They got their shit together on Instagram that's doing that. He been in this shit since I was a jit. He been in this shit. He been doing trap rap and all of that. He's the king. You remember? He's Trap City. I got a trap museum. He been doing this for dumb long. TV shows, movies, all of that. I'm not impressed. Niggas is riding waves and whatnot. Cowabunga, they riding waves. You know what I'm talking about? Point Break. Cowabunga, they on the motherfucking surfboard. That's not his wave. He didn't start that. He didn't pop that off. So if he's doing something in Bankhead, all right, cool. And you know what I mean? That nigga went and built a trap museum before he built some motherfucking housing for some low income people. Didn't he? So it's crazy, man. Like I said, Young Thug got 100 acres. Catch up, T.I. Catch up, T.I. He's building Slimeville, nigga. Catch up. Catch up. You could have been doing them houses when Big Meech and them was outside. You supposed to have buildings when Big Meech and them niggas was outside. When the real estate market in Atlanta was crazy before 08. Anybody getting money in Atlanta before the crash, if you don't have 10 houses, my nigga, if you're not sitting on 6 or 7 houses, then you playing games. You was out there throwing money at peaches and strawberry and all of these thoughts and whatnot. You don't got nothing to show for it. You know what I'm talking about? You don't got nothing. They in our inbox. When they in our inbox asking for when is the retreat? That's what they asking. When is the retreat? We want to, you know what I mean? We want you to pull out the singing bowl. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all get impressed by the stupid shit. This is the Instagram. Niggas take pictures and all of a sudden, oh, they lit. No, nigga. No, nigga. That's not it. That's not it. We in a whole nother realm. We in the fourth dimension, my nigga. That ain't it. Niggas is pulling out third dimension, second dimension shit and trying to impress you niggas. We in the fourth dimension. These crackers is talking about going to Mars and whatnot. You want to tell me about T.I. and affording housing? You want to talk about T.I. and affording houses, and Elon Musk is like, yo, we going to Mars. And that could be fluff and whatnot. That could be wild fluff, but at least his fluff, even if he's fluffing niggas, he got you niggas in his bag because niggas is believing it because he's the richest, South African on the planet. So the fluff, he got something to back the fluff up. America in the world, the earth is a fluff game. It's a holographic universe. It's a fluff game. It's not real. You fluff your way. You could alchemize your way through this bitch. This is all magic. This is word magic. This is sound magic. So it's a fluff. The whole planet is fluff. You know what I'm talking about? Why don't you know this? The European knows this and he uses it to his highest advantage. That's why Hollywood is such a weapon and a tool in his toolbox, because that's motherfucking that, you know what I'm saying? That's Fluffville right there. That's Fluffapalooza. Okay? That's Fluffapalooza. That's where they put out their imagery. That's where they put out their fluff. That's where they go into your mind, your third, into the subconsciousness, the three levels of your consciousness, like the movie Inception. That's where they implant ideas. Y'all need to hit the motherfucking like button. I see we have 444 people in here. We should have 888 likes. It's getting spooky outside. It's getting spooky outside. It's getting spooky outside. You know what I'm talking about? It's getting spooky outside. I'm getting ready for my battle rap shit tonight. I fucks with the battle rap. That's another thing. You niggas be so self-righteous that y'all be scared to say what y'all into. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all be so scared to say what y'all, nigga, I'm into battle rap. I'm to death do us part, nigga. Yeah, on caffeine, nigga. That's my shit. You know what I mean? That's my shit. I'm getting ready for that. I'm getting hyped up. Okay? I'm getting hyped up. I'm gonna throw something at the screen. Okay? So it's getting scary outside. Shit. MF Doom, I gotta say that, shout out to all of the super villains. Shout out to all of the super villains. Shout out to all of the archangels out there. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to all of the motherfuckers, the shadow bosses that do the shadow work. You dig? Shout out to all of them. He made transition last year this time. MF Doom, right? That's what the picture is right here on the flyer. If y'all don't know who MF Doom is and whatnot, that was the super villain of hip hop. That's the dude right there with the mask, with the gladiator mask and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? Throughout my whole childhood, I was benefiting off of his art and whatnot, his music and whatnot, all the way from back in KMD days with the gas face. He's the nigga who did the gas face with third base and whatnot. And then he's been creating, and he recreated himself. His brother got killed in an accident on a highway and whatnot, crossing the highway, and got killed. And then he became a recluse, and then he popped back out with that mask on his face, and he was the motherfucking everybody's favorite supervillain, MF Doom, right? And don't spell his name without the caps. No cap. And it's like my fear, if I do have a fear, right, is to be lit on a timeline when I make transition for 2 days and then you niggas forget about the God. You know what I'm talking about? Like they have many people. Niggas be dying and they get lit. They be a topic of discussion for 3 hours and then it's on to the next one. Then it's on to the next one. You know what I mean? I heard some rest in pieces for MF Doom when he died, and that was it. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas didn't pop the mask on. You know what I mean? They didn't do no homages like that. They might have put his picture up during the hip hop awards or some shit, but niggas is not really keeping his name alive like that. in African tradition, the key is to keep your motherfucking name alive and immortalize you and edify your work, right? So if I make transition before I finish doing something, if niggas say that they love me and whatnot, if niggas is like, yo, I'm riding for the pills and whatnot, finish my work. You know what I mean? I'm out here trying to drill Zimmerman. Finish my work. Finish the work if it don't get finished before I leave. You know what I'm talking about? Shit like that. There's people who be like, yo, like Dr. Sebi was like, I want to build a village, Bolingo and whatnot. Niggas didn't finish his work. They ran off. They robbing Dr. Sebi left and right all over the internet. You know what I'm talking about? They using his name. They robbing him. They milking him. You know what I'm talking about? Nobody's building no villages. Nobody is finishing his work. Nobody is stepping into that part. Even with the documentary, that's a motherfucking money grab. That's a money grab. This nigga's not talking about building a village. He's not saying where the proceeds is finna go. He done sliced Dr. Sebi. He juxtaposed Dr. Sebi's story with Nick Cannon's story and brought a whole bunch of woke niggas into the movie. People that Dr. Sebi, and when he was alive, he did not fuck with them. I know them I know some of these people personally he didn't rock with at all. So niggas got to get their shit together because everybody got a date. And on a day like this, All Hallows Eve, in the Scorpio season, my nigga, we could talk like that. We could talk about shit like that because what else the fuck you gonna talk about, huh? What you gonna talk about when the doves cry? What you gonna talk about on a day like this? You feel me? Yeah, Sebi was not with the BS. Did you ever see Sebi running around taking pictures with niggas? Did you know how many fucking teeth Sebi had when he's skinning and grinning and these fake ass celebrity pictures? Niggas would try to pull up on him and take pictures and he'd be like, nah, I don't know you. I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. You didn't see him clout chasing. He wasn't trying to be standing next to nobody. He knew that he was he knew that he was the lick. He knew that he was the lick. Pull up to my glass mansion and take a picture with me, little nigga. He knew that he was the lick. He wasn't sweating nobody. He wasn't trying to be lit for the gram. He wasn't running to be on nobody's platform to get some fucking views and whatnot. Name any of these niggas that interviewed Dr. Sebi. I'll wait. I'll wait. I got time today. Shit come on at 6. I got time today. I'll wait. And he went to Rock Newman's show and whatnot, but let me know who the fuck did be out here with the conscious. Who did he do an interview with? Who did he sit down with and be like, yeah, I'm rocking with? He did it with us. And I'm not saying, you know, that's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? That's a no-brainer. He rocked with Black and Nobel, Mr. G, King Simon. He rocked with Polite, KT the Arch Degree, and a few others. But he wasn't running around trying to be, you know what I mean? He knew his status. He knew his status. Sabir interviewed him. Yeah, I never seen that. But Sabir is cool peoples. You know what I mean? Sabir is he's from Philly. You know what I mean? He's plugged in. So I'm saying all of that to say that, you know, the idea for anybody that's out there, you a legend whether you know it or not. Every nigga is a star. Don't downplay your fucking self, my niggas. Okay? Whatever your work is, you need to put that out there. You need to let niggas that claim that they love you, you need to put it in either a book or you need to document yourself. Talk to a fucking camera if you have to. Make, you know what I mean? At your funeral, tell them niggas to play your fucking video and tell the audience who you don't fuck with, who can't say your name once you gone, right? Like if it's baby mamas, yo, make sure she don't say my name because I don't fuck with her like that. You know what I'm talking about? If it's family members, make sure they not running around with my face on their shirt because I don't fuck with them while I was alive. Fuck out of here. You niggas can eat a dick. You know what I'm talking about? That part. You need to be brash like that. You need to, because people will try to slip through the cracks and they will try to use you and they will try to use your energy. They will try to use your name and they will try to use your motherfucking, your likeness when you not here. Make sure if you have a list of people that you don't fuck with, update that like you niggas update your will. Make the video and put it specifically to either your mama or somebody who's gonna be that you know is gonna take care of you if you make transition, and play that at your fucking funeral or your wake, and let that shit ride out. You know what I mean? I've been in too many situations where I be like, yo, son told me when he was alive that he don't fuck with you. Why are you up there? You know what I mean? Or why you on social media with the broken heart emote? You know you faking. You just want to be down. That's some shit niggas be doing. Because people are so impressionable. They're so fucking gullible. You know what I'm talking about? They're so ignorant to certain things, and it's cool. It's whatever, cool. I'm not judging. Whatever, it is what it is. We in that type of world that we live in. We in that type of reality. But motherfuckers, these sham artists, these scam artists, these motherfucking charlatans, and all of these people who play with the dead and whatnot, I seen it too many times. If you have a project, if you have your life's work, if you have something that you has to be finished, you need to either put it on record, put it on voicemail, put it on motherfucking voice notes, put that bitch on film, and let people know what your life's fucking mission is. Because if you make transition suddenly, your shit will go to naught, or a motherfucker will pick it up and fucking plagiarize it and run with your cloth. Okay? And run with your cloth. Make sure that you have that shit. If you can't do nothing else, at least do that. So somebody could come along, whether it's 100 years from now, 50 years from now, 5 minutes later, and edify you and finish your works and make you the motherfucking, take you from legend to immortal to icon. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. How many books have not been written? How many movies have not been made? How many albums have not been finished? Niggas is out here putting out posthumous albums and the shit sound trash because they just slapping shit together and whatnot, like they did on Pop Smoke's last album and whatnot. That shit was trash. You dig what I'm saying? That was a money grab. The one that 50 Cent did, that was official and whatnot. Okay? That was official. You knew that he was working on that actively. I be in the studio. You got songs that you do that you be like, don't fucking put that out. That shit is horrible. I'm not feeling it. And these niggas will scrape up any and everything with your voice and your fucking frequency on it and try to make a dollar off of it. We live in a necromancer society. Niggas fuck the dead out here. The white boys take it to the extreme, and they're necromancers. They'll lay down with a whole corpse and do a missionary on it. But niggas, they'll do the same thing with your spirit. They'll do the same thing with your intellectual property. They'll do the same thing with other things that are sacred to you. They might not take it that far, but they still necromancers. Okay? They still necromancers. And we don't respect that. We fire bun that over here. You know what I'm talking about? We fire bun that. Nigga, that's a death sentence. If you get caught with your hands in that motherfucking graveyard cookie jar, that's a death sentence. You playing with the dead. Ice Cube turned down the movie. Oh, hell no. Yeah, he said, oh, hell no. He said, oh, hell no. That's poetic justice. He was on a movie called Oh, Hell No. And for some reason, for the life of me, I can't understand, how could you start a movie, right? Is that not in negotiations? Is that not in the paperwork? Did that not be talked about through your agent and the production crew? about the jab before you even step onto the motherfucking before you step onto the production floor? Or did they pop up with this shit because of the Florida or the LA mandates and whatnot? Like, boom, right? Is it because of the mandates that they pushed up on them and whatnot and was like, yeah, because of Governor Newsom and whatnot, they making LA like they making New York. So yeah, you got to take the Jabberwocky. And he's like, man, listen, not me. I'm not starving like that. I got money to fall back on. I got a cushion, my nigga. I'm not finna dance for you niggas. How about that? And at the end of the day, I'm going to get on the right side of history and I will be vindicated later on down the line. I'll take these little rocks that you niggas is throwing at a giant. You know what I mean? I'll take these pebbles that you niggas are trying to throw and whatnot. It's not going to help. It's not going to hurt me. Nigga, I'm solid. I'm 100 feet tall. This is Gulliver Travel. This is Gulliver's Travels, nigga. Your rocks can't even reach me. You like a fucking gnat, my nigga. Those rocks feel like gnats on me. So go ahead and take your best swing. Whatever. But I know me and Kyrie and a few other people, you know what I mean? When we don't got that fucking third arm growing out of our back and whatnot in 5 years, we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. We're not going to say, I told you so. We just going to live life. You know? We just going to live life. So I'm glad the industry is shaking up our people and showing them, my nigga, you need your own industry. Ice Cube is a fucking G. O'Shea Jackson. I'm getting traction from O'Shea Jackson. He's a G. Why is that? Because he started his own league, right? You know that he's independent minded. Anybody that started their own ball league, the big three, I said it in Bill Bixby. I forgot the rhyme per se, but yeah, please believe what Ripley's big three. Anyway, he started his own league. He's already independent minded. To take a step out like that takes a lot. You know what I mean? Going against these multi-billionaires and whatnot, that takes a lot. So to stand on what he's standing on, he's not just thinking about himself, he's thinking about others. I shared this on my Discord, and I'm not going to get all the way into too much detail because there's a power in the tongue, and I don't want to curse nobody that I love and whatnot. But this thing with the basketball players are playing out on the children because the children look up to the basketball players, okay? They're not looking up. They look up to the athletes when it comes to shit like athleticism, when it comes to them making choices, when it comes to a lot of things. Those are their fucking heroes. LeBron, Kyrie, and a whole bunch of other them, they're their heroes. So what you see going on in the NBA is beginning to affect the thoughts and the minds and the choices that the teenagers and the young people are making, right? Pay attention to that. So whatever Kyrie is doing, we collectively as the people, he has an inbox, right? Which is a DM, okay? If he stepped out with some Speedos and whatnot, niggas, shorties are fine to DM. Y'all understand what's going on. Y'all would slide in that DM. You know what I'm talking about? If he was like, I'm single and I'm looking for, I'm looking for a Shea Butter Queen, they'll mink slide right in his DM. So go in his DM and give him support. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Send him some nudes if need be. I don't know. I don't know how y'all do it these days. I'm not here to tell nobody how to do it. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how niggas do it, but, send him some moral support. Let him know that you're riding with him. Let him know that it's imperative that he don't bend and he don't break and he don't fold, because if he goes, there's a lot of people that are going to go with him. That's how this shit is working these days. These are literally archetypes. These are literally archetypes. And when LeBron popped out and said that he did what he did, you have no idea what it did to the mentality of these young kids that are trying to get into the basketball leagues, that are trying to get into high school basketball, college basketball, and all of these other things. They like, we got to go where LeBron is going because we not trying to get locked out and we don't want to look like this nigga Kyrie. He could be the nicest dude with the handle and everything, but right now he's looking real lame in the eyes of young children who are aspiring to be great. They don't necessarily understand everything because they're not getting the raw information because of censorship. They're watching Sports Center. They're in the schools. The teachers and the administrators and everybody are rocking them to sleep. They're not allowing dissenting views to pass through. But if you look at what's going on in New York, I showed it during the lecture that we did the other day, FDNY, NYPD, and more importantly, the garbage workers, sanitation, in the highest rank that they say of the people that don't got the Jabberwocky is the correction officers. If you pay attention to the rallies that they've been having, the marches that they've been having, they stepping out thousands upon thousands upon thousands of deep. In Chicago, they're doing the same thing. In many other places, they're stepping out mad deep and they're going against it. They're not going for it. But the media has you thinking they're throwing these fake ass percentages out there, like this percent got it and this percent is with it, and this percentage of the force, nigga, half of the force don't got it, and I would even beg to say 75% of the force don't got it. Okay. And yesterday was the deadline to whereas they was gonna start sitting people down and sending them home and whatnot. Okay. What about the parents? Do you not think that they don't talk to their children? What I'm saying is this: the parents are talking to the children, but the children have so many other people that are talking to them. The children are getting put in fear. The children are they're even enacting laws to whereas the children could sign off consent and they don't need the parent. That's what they're out here doing. That's what they're doing. Kyrie had a no black girls party a couple of years back. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what Kyrie was on. I don't feel like Kyrie is on that same kind of wave right now. You know what I mean? He just had a seed with a with a red bone. You know, I think she on some spiritual shit. And he said publicly that he's tapped into 19 Keys, Brother Ben X, and a few other people in the community. If he's listening to them, he's listening to RZA. So, you know, we got to give people the opportunity to grow and mature in the spaces that we're in, right? We got to give people the opportunity to grow and mature in the spaces that we're in. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm not, you know, I'm not the penis police. I'm not the phallus patrol, my geniuses. You feel me? I'm just not. I gave that up. I'm not. Whatever you do in your room, whatever you do behind closed doors, you know what I mean? That's some shit that you got to do. You and your OBN or GYN or your doctor. That's the shit that you, if you out here swimming through the Hershey's Highway, you got to take that up with you and your colon. I don't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas is all kind of. Niggas is all kind of kinky these days. All kind of shit going on. I don't even want to go there. The sun is still up. I was about to slip into it and go there. I don't even want to go there. But people is into all kind of shit. So while we focusing on what a nigga, you know, what one nigga's preference is, you know, we got our conscious queens out here and all they want to do is suck on Vienna sausages. You know what I mean? They got a white boy fetish because all they watch is white porn. It's too many white people in pornography. How about that? How about that? How about y'all never made a fucking, you know, nobody's making no noise about that. Nobody's making no noise about that. That they basically took out the majority of black people in that industry. And if you trying to get your fucking rocks on, if you trying to be Spinderella on your clit and whatnot, you got to watch a white dude gonzoing and banging out a black woman. You know what I mean? Unless your ass has good searching skills. How about that? Nobody said nothing about that. I got the fucking data from Tinder. I know how many of y'all swipe left and whatnot. I know how many brothers are swiping left to be with all kind of people. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that man does not know thyself. Niggas are not proud of who the fuck they are. You niggas watching porn and there's trannies all up in that shit. And you don't have a problem with that? There's little fucking girls and whatnot, and you don't have a problem with that. There's underage girls with fatties and whatnot, and you don't got a problem with that. Don't let me go there, because I'll take you niggas to the undercurrents of the bottom of the ocean. I'll take you there. So you could play with it if you want and act all holier than thou, but it's a lot of fuck shit going on out here. I didn't even get into the alphabet shit. Even before we get into because I don't want to pick on them. I don't even want to pick on them. They get picked on enough. They're a low-hanging fruit. They're an easy target. I don't even want to deal with them. I'll let Dave Chappelle clean them up. What about the heterosexual motherfuckers out here with all kind of crazy shit going on? I gotta watch Kevin Gates. Shout out to Kevin Gates. But he's on $1 million worth of game talking about he likes to stick his tongue in a woman's anus to turn her on. And I'm like, damn, fam, it's gotten that bad. You know what I mean? Like I'm an ass man. I like bubbles and whatnot, but I'm not finna, nigga, what? You niggas is Trick Daddy, eat a booty gang? What? You're literally eating feces. You're literally playing in feces and wonder why shit is the way it is right now. Do you know that you're tapping in? Do you know what kind of demons you're summoning when you play in that realm? If the woman's vagina or the yoni is the gateway to heaven, what is your anus? Like I said, you don't want me to go there. You don't want me to go there. Well, you don't want me to go there because I will. Do you know what you're tapping into? Somebody said that's nasty, Red. Nigga, that's life. That's life. That's the shit going on around you. Niggas that you smoking blunts with, that's life. You understand? Even animals don't do that. He's not Puerto Rican. I don't think he's Puerto Rican. I know that he was assaulted. I know he was sexually molested as a child, and he admits it. I know that he was a victim, and whatever happened to him when he probably got turned out and whatnot has him out here trying to, with his perversions and his kinks. But I'm not here to judge. I'm here to smudge. I'm not here to judge. I can't stop nobody from doing nothing to satisfy your lower self. That's something that you have to deal with. That's the illest fight that all of us have in life. I'm a fucking Scorpio. I'm here to let you know about the struggle. Okay? I'm here to let you know about the struggle. He's Puerto Rican. I thought he was Creole. I thought he was Creole coming out of the Louisiana and all of that. I thought he was a Creole. But if he Puerto Rican, you already know. You know? They don't see that shit as what it is. I'm just keeping it a buck. If people can't take the truth, or if you can't take the unadulterated truth, and you like niggas to play games with you, then, bye. No offense. You know what I mean? And I don't even like going there like that. But everybody is fighting some type of vice. Everybody is fighting some type of shit that they not strong enough to get over. You know what I mean? A lot of people, and if they're not fighting it, they fought it. If they're not fighting it, they already fought some type of shit. And I'm not talking about every single person, but there's a large contingency of people that are. You know what I mean? So what we do is we give you some of the facts. We give you some of the facts because the radio is not giving you the facts. These fucking blogs and these podcasts, you nigga, you know what I mean? They got people listening to people who are already too far gone, and they're giving you sexual advice. You feel me? They're giving us, they out here giving our people advice and whatnot. And we just gonna give you the facts as it is. Health is wealth. At the end of the day, don't compromise your wealth for your kinks or your motherfucking low, because that's your lower self. You should not compromise your health. Health is wealth. And I'm not just talking about eating fruits and whatnot and being able to breathe and shit like that. I'm talking about mental health. I'm talking about spiritual health. I'm talking about emotional health. That's where wealth lies. When you're at peace, inner peace, right? And it will shine on the outside. That's what wealth is. And you will attract the quote unquote, those trinkets that everybody values over everything else. If that's what it is, then you will begin to attract fiat, my nigga, or you niggas is into Bitcoins. You will attract whatever the fuck you want. You niggas want to be on a yacht so you could take pictures and whatnot. You could attract all of that. But the best wealth is the wealth that you have within. The health, the best health or the best wealth is your health. And I'm not finna try to just compromise myself and my health to bust a nut. You know what I mean? That ain't it. That ain't it. You know? And a lot of us are not taught that. And we're taught to chase your desires, to chase your kinks, to chase your chase your desires, to chase lust and whatnot. And that shit got our people all the way in a sunken place. I wrote a rhyme about it. You want to hear it? I said, my lust leaves me in disgust, but trust is only after I bust, like I was on the movie set of Rust. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. Okay? But I'm in my 40s. You feel me? I'm in my 40s. You dig what I'm saying? I'm knocking on doors that Kevin Samuels is knocking on, my nigga. I'm in my 40s. So, you know, I'm not going to talk to you like I'm some teenager. I'm not going to talk to you like I'm not trying to be down with no fucking teenagers. I'm not trying to be Little Dirk to you niggas. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be a teenager. I'm not trying to talk like I'm 20. You understand? I don't get no points for that. I'd rather talk to you on some grown man shit. I'm a father of 3. I'm a grown man. I have my own demons and my own shadow work that I need to do. You feel me? But I could talk to the people about some of the hurdles that I've come over and the obstacles that I have to deal with in life. I'm a Scorpio. This is our prison, my nigga. We're on a prison. We're inside of a prison. This is our prison. We got to deal with this every fucking day. We got to deal with this. We have to deal with the fact that we could destroy ourselves. You know what I mean? We could easily destroy ourselves. Like the Scorpio stings itself and kills itself. That's symbology of the nature of a Scorpio. We take ourselves down. Yeah, and I'm November the 14th as well. Do you know who I share a birthday with? Let me go and Google it so you don't think that I'm capping. This is why I'm so weird, right? Do you know who I share a birthday with? You know what I mean? I could be committed if they found out who I share a birthday with. Do you know who I share a birthday with? Crazy motherfuckers. Okay? Some weird people. Condoleezza Rice. Okay, November 14th. I share a birthday with Condoleezza Rice, right? Reverend fucking Run. Yeah, Walk This Way. Okay. Prince Charles, Travis Barker, right? And you ready for this one? Boozy Badass. We got issues. You know what I'm talking about? We got issues, bro. You feel me? We do. So, celebrity birthdays, November 14th. I don't know this guy. I don't know him either. Kurt Schillings. Whatever. Travis Barker. Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza the Creature. I got a rhyme about her too. These are more people than I ever thought. For Prince Charles, there you go. That manic, that crazy MFer, Reverend One. This is the first time I found out about Reverend Run. I had no idea that I shared a birthday with your boy, Rev Run. He was one of my favorite rappers though when he was lit. Run DMC. You know what I'm talking about? He had bars. So it's a struggle. Just imagine where niggas' minds is at. You know what I mean? And Boozy Badass as well. You feel me? Mr. I beat 9 bodies and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? Shit crazy. So imagine the kind of thoughts that we have to deal with because, you know, the Scorpio energy is very dark. It is very dark. Kurt Schilling is that dude? Yeah, that's good to know. Maybe I could. I was trying to summon the Kurt Schilling energy when I was playing baseball. It didn't work. You know what I'm talking about? It did not work for me. That's not one of the sports that I you know. So shout out to all of the Scorpios. I know you niggas got it rough. You know what I mean? I know life is not easy for y'all. We struggle with a lot. We struggle with a lot, bro. Y'all have no idea the people that are out there. Y'all have no idea. When they come out with neural links, when they could set some shit up to your brain so they could see a fucking chart on all of the shit that goes on inside of our brain waves, you're gonna see it firsthand. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. Very dark thoughts. You know? Very dark thoughts. What if your moon is in Scorpio? Yeah, you lit. You share a birthday with Nene Leakes, Britney Spears, and Jamie Foxx. Oh no, get an exorcism. Seek help, my nigga. seek help. You feel me? So man, indeed. Scorpio rising gangs, man. Scorpio rising gangs. Scorpio rising. A lot of Scorpio rises. Yeah, man. Tap into that Scorpio energy because Scorpio is also life and death, right? There's 3. Oh, hold on. Maybe Blue guy. Let me see if I can read it for you because we want to have a better understanding of these signs and whatnot. You know, we want to have a better understanding of the people that we may have around us and ting and ting. So let me go ahead and just read a little bit about Scorpio, right? So we can have a better understanding. You know, because the best thing that I could have is people to understand my nature and who I am, so you don't get it fucked up when I do and say and act a certain type of way and whatnot. You know, it's not shocking to you. We have fourfold aspects. You see in this picture right here, there's the Scorpio, the symbol of the Scorpio. There's man, there's the eagle, and then there's also the phoenix, right? The resurrected phoenix, the firebird, okay? So the fourfold aspects of the Scorpio, the serpent, the scorpion, the eagle, the phoenix. These are levels and stages to this one sign that embodies transformation unlike any other sign in the zodiac. Our motto is I desire want, and we never let up. We have strong desire. We are almost haunted by desire. Oh, and we never forget, right? But it can be detrimental to our own health if we don't forgive. So if you've done something foul, secondhand shit to yours truly, I forgive myself first for projecting whatever gave you the idea that you could get away with it. And second, I forgive you because you couldn't possibly know that you dug a grave that not even death can save you from. Whether you're in heaven or hell, when I run into you, it's on sight. LOL. So that's Blue Pill's writing and whatnot, but he's very he's so sincere when he talks about that. One thing about Scorpios, you don't want to get on our bad side, you don't want to cross us, you don't want to get under our motherfucking, you know what I mean, you don't want to get on that list because we do a lot of work, and we do a lot of work on the underworld. Like, we'll wash you up when you least suspect it. You know what I'm talking about? We'll wash you up at your baby shower. You know what I mean? Like, we do foul shit. So, just take that take that as a warning, and If you cross some Scorpios, you might want to talk to you might want to forgive them. And you know, because we don't forget shit, we consume ourselves in the fire. You know, when they talk about a nigga burning up, we'll be sitting there looking at you and just be picturing you in 8,000 pits of fire and be like, yo, I want to see this nigga head rolling down the motherfucking the staircase is like apocalypto. We'll take it there. We'll take it there. We'll take it to Bikini Bottom. We'll take it to the bottom of the ocean with you. So please, if you know what's good for you, do not cross a Scorpio. If a Scorpio try to cross you, by all means, defend yourself. But don't do no fuck shit to a Scorpio. I promise you, it's not gonna end out good. I'm just giving you the heads up. It's not. Yeah, scorched earth policy. You know what I'm talking about? Scorch. We don't have those type of rules that Tony Montana had either. Scorched earth policy. Niggas will fucking do something. They will surprise you. You'll come in your crib. Scorpios be the nigga that be in your crib when you open the door and they right there in the living room. That's a Scorpio. 30 years later, you know what I mean? After you ran off with some shit for them, 30 years later, you will come home on your honeymoon and they're right there in your fucking living room. I'm just letting you know. Just letting you know. You know. Darth Vader, if Darth Vader was a person, you know, but we're great people. We're great people. We're real good people. I don't ever want to scare you away and whatnot. We're loyalists. And the reason why we go crazy like that is because if you break our loyalty, then you're gonna hurt us. You know what I'm talking about? That's a deep cut right there. If you break the loyalty, then you wounded us. But once we get back and that stinger comes out, you're dead. You know what I'm talking about? You're dead to us. I tell people, if you cross me, you lost me. I'm not fucking with you. And if you see me fucking with you, I'm lining you up. That's the only reason that I'm fucking with you, is to line you up, to get you near a bridge somewhere so I can handle my business. If you cross me, you lost me. You're dead to me. I can't even have the magnetism is gone. I couldn't lie to you. The magnetism is gone. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not attracted to you like that. I'm not pulled towards you. I'm not going to go out there and put my neck on the line for you. You know what I mean? Because as Scorpios, we're going to go back to back with you. We're going to war with you. We're going to burn this shit down. We're going to do whatever it takes. We're going to tell you, yo, you know what? I'll take care of the rest of the prisoners of war. You go and have lunch. Go ahead. I'll deal with them. You know what I mean? We the cleanup crew. You're going to want us by your side when it comes to warfare or any type of spiritual warfare, whatever it may be. We riding with you, but don't fucking cross us. Don't take our kindness for weakness. Do not think that you could get over. We are one of the most intuitive signs, and we're detectives. We'll ask you the same thing 80 times. And if you don't tell the same story, you know you fucked up right now. You know you done fucked up, right? Yeah, minutes. You know you done fucked up. You know you done fucked up, right? We're not into physical death. We're into spiritual death. We'll kill you while you're breathing. We want to see you suffer. So when I say that for the YouTube algorithm, we're not talking about physical death. We're not talking about physical harm. You know what I mean? We're talking about the shit that Future be out there doing. You know what I'm talking about? You see his work? We're talking about that type of shit. You're going to have to walk the earth with all kind of shit on you. Where niggas will walk by you. They walk by Sierra singing that song. Do not. Yeah, Biden is a Scorpio, right? And you saw his early work when he was younger. He's an old wounded Scorpio at this point. He's an old decrepit Scorpio. But his earlier work, the crime bill, right? All of the touching of the children and all of the perversions and whatnot. He's a Scorpio of the lowest nature. He's a snake. He's the reptilian Scorpio. He did not come above. He's not an eagle, and he's damn sure not a phoenix. Okay. So he has map. That's why you see him in his perverted state. You know what I mean? He's a Scorpio. Is he an October or November? Because we different. You Octobers are kind of weird. You know what I mean? Not in a bad way or whatnot. Y'all just different. Y'all different. You know what I mean? I don't know what exactly is different about y'all, but y'all different. You know what I'm talking about? You know, y'all are different. You know what I'm talking about? The October Scorpios that I know a nigga born on Halloween. My nigga Duck. Hold on. This is y'all. This is the October Scorpios right here. Let me take y'all to the October Scorpios. This is y'all in a nutshell.
My name
Right
is
here.
Michael Audrey Myers.
Michael Audrey
and
Myers.
I'm one of the greatest ever. Every morning I wake up, 2 raw eggs in the gym, 2-3 hours, sauna, cardio, training, weightlifting. You know, I do it all. I cut off all distractions. Look right here. Sent to me about 4 or 5 minutes ago before the interview. Look at it right here. Look. She talked about it coming to Miami, Annabelle. Talk about coming to Miami. Left her on red. I ain't coming to Miami. I'm working. Everybody always asks me.
I ain't come to Miami. I'm working.
When they see you, they're running across the building. They're running down the stairs. They're running across the parking garage. They're in their car. They think they're safe. You're already there. How do you do that? Work ethic.
Work ethic.
Nobody working like me. Nobody. Pennywise talk about, oh, I'm big time. You living in a suit. My condo, $4,800 a month. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Michael Phelps, Michael Myers. My name is Michael Audrey Myers, and
Michael Audrey Myers for you niggas.
Every morning I wake up, 2 raw eggs in the gym, 2-3 hours, sauna, cardio, training, weightlifting. You know, I do it all. I cut off all distractions. Look right here. Sent to me about 4 or 5 minutes ago before the interview. Look at it right here. Look. She talked about it coming to Miami, Annabelle. Talk about coming to Miami. Left her on red. I ain't coming to Miami. I'm working. Everybody always asks me, you know, how do you get there? When they
Yeah, man. That's y'all October Scorpions. That is definitely y'all right there. Y'all different. Y'all are different. But you know, it is what it is. Like I said, I want to give thanks to everybody who played a part in in Scorpion, the Red Summer, right? Which was initially starting out as Scorpion King, but we started moving in the direction of the Red Summer because I don't know, it just took that course. You know, it just took that course. It was organic. It wasn't planned. You feel me? It was very organic and whatnot. And it just went there. You know what I mean? And we made it happen. It like I said, it really, the seed was planted early in the summer. I went to Florida. I did some shrooms and whatnot. I had a great experience. And like the seeds just started being planted from that point on. You know what I mean? And then I met A.A. Rashid, had a lecture with Blue Pill, and I went to see him at his Airbnb. And then I met a sister by the name of Sabrina, aka Mama Sauce, right? And when I met Mama Sauce, like her energy was so effing dope. You know what I'm talking about? She had like feathers in her hair and whatnot. Her energy was so dope. And she made me feel real comfortable and whatnot. And it was like, yo, I want to work with you because I felt like, you know, when it comes to artists and producers, it's all about comfortability. And it's really about like, you know, it's really dealing with that bond and whatnot. If there's a good synergy, if there's a good energy and whatnot, y'all can make magic. So she came through, she came to the spot, you know what I mean? We was in Buckhead. Shout out to Billionaire and Keys. We was at their spot. And we cut a song. We cut a song and whatnot. I was like, okay, I like how that shit sound. You know what I mean? That's what's up. You know. And then the next day, right before I was leaving to get on a flight, she was like, I want to do something with you and AA. I want you and AA to get on a track. I'm gonna play some beats for you. And I had a flight like 2 hours coming and whatnot. So she played the beat she played this song. She played this beat right here. And it was history from that point on. It was over. She threw this shit on.
That wasn't the way they raised me. Open up towns like Phase 3.
Yeah, so we did Ride of the Valkyries. I made my flight by 2 minutes. I almost missed that shit. We did the Valkyrie song, and it was on and popping from there. And then I came back on 9/11 to Atlanta to do the mystical fair at Tassili's and whatnot. And from there, I met the goddess. You know what I'm talking about? I met the goddess, right? And it was love on first sight. And when I say love, I'm not talking about it in a way like I want to get with her, nothing. I'm talking about it where two kindred spirits lock in, and it's like, yo, it's just the energy of, you know what I mean? Like with that love energy, like you could create a lot. And this was this right here. We made this song right there. And that Mama Sauce produced this too. She built it.
I'm on a hit list of a few divas. They see me dripping with Richard Kid. Yeah, that new freezer. All we got is us, Lou Peter. New visa for the 2C.
So we linked up with Lizzie. Me and Cam was out there together. We was rocking. We linked up with Lizzie Jeff. Then the next day or a few days later, we went to a backyard. We went to a drummer session, right? We went to a drummer session, and then we met this goddess.
One day, day one.
America Sutton.
It's your decision. Get busy dying all day long. It's just that decision. You ain't gotta fake it till you make it no more. No, you ain't gotta fake it till you make it on. You ain't gotta fake it till you make it. I know you've seen all this all before. The genius of the Mars like a rapture, Venus on top.
To this day.
The lower hanging fruit, the lower hanging fruit. I know you hang with the bros, you know you bang with the pros. We know you claim the bird, but we.
If y'all not familiar with America Sutton, right? I don't hold it against you and whatnot. You know, there's a lot of well-kept secrets and whatnot. But if y'all not familiar with this queen, this goddess, this empress, she's out of Atlanta. When I went to the backyard drummer session, right? She was playing the drums and whatnot. And then she was like, yo, I want you. She was like, who want to freestyle? Because, you know, she kind of aggressive and shit. She was like, who want to freestyle? Who want to freestyle? And I was like, you know, I was kind of, I didn't want to freestyle because I'm not really a freestyler like that. You know what I mean? So Cam popped up and this nigga did a 20-minute, I filmed him. He did a 20-minute freestyle. And then she was like, she put me on the spot. All right, Red Pill, I heard about you. Get out there. Let me see you do your shit. And I was like, nah, right now. She was like, nigga, you ain't come in to look cute, nigga. Get on the freestyle. And she pushed me. She put me on a spot. And that pushed me to get in my bag and do my freestyle, right? And I was like, yo, I love her. You feel me? And once again, not in that type of lustful type of way. I'm just talking about kindred spirits, somebody who can, you know, push you to be a better version of yourself. That is very important to a person like me. Because of what I told you, Scorpios, we struggle with self-sabotage. We struggle with not really seeing the best part of ourselves and whatnot. And that shit really did something. And then like a day later or 2 days later, we went to the mountains and whatnot. We went to the mountains in Georgia, and she put Pink Pill on a spot. You know what I mean? She was like, "You want to sing, Pink Pill?" And my daughter was like, she was acting kind of shy and whatnot. And she wasn't, you know, she didn't Debo Pink Pill, but she talked her into, you know, getting past that. And they did a dope ass situation. They did like a dope ass session that brought the sun out. You feel me? It brought the sun out. Everybody was bearing weight. It was a cloudy day and whatnot. When she was beating, because she do the drums and whatnot. She's a master on the drums, and she brought Bella brought the sun out, y'all. She helped my daughter bring the motherfucking sun out. And when I see things like that, I already know what it is. I already know what's working through her and whatnot, and I already know what's working when I see it. And I was like, yeah, this is magical. I see some magical shit going on and whatnot. And then we went up. We had an Airbnb for like a whole week, and then we had sessions in there till like 6 in the morning. We was just booking sessions and whatnot. We was bringing in producers. We had a producer come in for like a 3-hour session. They would pack up. We have another producer pulling up. They would do 2 hours. They would pack up. Then we have another producer coming up. So in this session, we did this. You know what I mean? We did this. This was the energy right here.
Lay low, lay low, lay low.
Shout out to Sharice Nicole.
Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. Stay high, but I lay low. Brainstorm, make a rainbow. See the devil playing Halo. You would think I had a game code. Universe never say no. You ain't on the same low. Mother Nature is a chain though. Turn a king to a Django.
To this day.
With the Shango. I knew everything
To this
that they
day.
know. Taught them everything that they know. Left hand like a Thanos. On the trip, but I stay close. I ain't even in my if my spirit could be monetized, I would have enough to give a bank loans. If I jump up off a 44-story building, I wouldn't even break bones. I could take it all apart and put it all back together like Legos.
And we did this as well that night.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. From the nightmares on ELM to the nightmares on BLM. Niggas living like ELM. Clear waves of ELF.
To this day.
To the EMF.
To this day.
Snoop Dogg first DMX. Flow state like PMA. Flow state like BMA.
That was like 6:30 in the morning. We cut that song right there. Nigga was half dead. You know what I'm talking about? We cut that right there. And it was on and popping, yo. Like it was on and popping from there. You feel me? Like I knew that we was cooking some magic up. I knew that magic was taking place. Like I knew that I was in the throes of a magical moment. You feel me? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I don't know what's going, you know, because when you in the throes of it, you don't know what's happening. You just know that some shit is going on that was not planned. This was not planned. I was on a vacay. You know what I mean? I'm with Pink Pill. We had another mission that we was taking care of. You know what I mean? We had another assignment. It wasn't to make an album. You know what I'm talking about? Like I said, I was working with some producers in Connecticut. We was already working on Scorpio King Part 2. And the shit just started falling into place. And then a few days later, right after we got everything worked out, you know what I mean, we kind of got into the groove of things. Once again, the executive producer of this album is a sister by the name of Mama Sauce. All right, Sister Sabrina, who did the Woke Fest. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, I'm putting you, I want you to be the executive producer. I want you to helm this project. I want the goddess energy, because that's what Atlanta represents, the goddess energy. So I'm like, I want you to ride this out. So she came and pulled up and we did this. That's her singing. That's her singing. She's a problem.
You know we got it out the love. You know we keep our pockets stuffed. They don't wanna see us running. Hustle 10 summers, 10 wins.
We used to hit the gym and train together. We used to spit the gems on the train together. Early 90s, reign of terror. From the era of the pain and pleasure, the chain and leathers. Gotham City, Bruce Wayne vendettas. Southern California, it never rained forever. Now we change the weather. Sitting first class on them planes forever. Taking pleasure in the same endeavors. We make it rain forever. Wearing chains out the treasure found in ancient deserts. Kings County very own, though we ain't no peasants. Nah.
You know we got it out the mud. You know we keep our pockets stuffed. They don't wanna see us winning. Hustle 10 summers, 10 wins.
I monetize my thoughts. I seen too many traumatized in court.
Woo! That was it. I was like, ooh, that's a vibe. And then we did this a few days later after that. We did the intro.
Red Summer,
This is her beat too. Shout out to Quay Beats.
Red Pillar.
You know what I mean? Like we didn't have an intro, and I was like, I need an intro. And she pulled up to the crib and we shot this. We did this. Let's one here.
Dear Summer, it's the Mr. November, the deer hunter. It's the one and only. That's right. Who turn the copper when the sun is on me. Mister. Never got a number, and that number phony. Mister. I was off the market, hot girls spent their summers lonely. I'm pulling out devils by the name like Michael Jackson in front of Sony. With little Uzis and cannons and drama. I'm another Coney. Shooters get the bone bracelets, the little brothers bony. Just like my mama told me. Tenderoni's trying to give a son to Yoni. T-O-N-Y, I'm looking like another Tony. Fighting the urges, the night of the purges. At the height of inertia, they grew at the height of the servers. When the red lights ignited in Persia, fervor. At the sight of the mergers, the spirit.
I was like, yeah, this is it right here. This is feeling. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, this is it right here. And you know, that was it. That, you know, there's other cuts on the album. You feel me? There's other cuts on the album. I brought some cuts with me. Like I said, you know, I was already working on some shit. So like China Flow, Cold World, Sherman Hemsley, Goat, you know what I mean? Candy Rain. Those were already in the bag and whatnot. Those were already in the bag. But we you know, we knocked these things out right here. You know what I mean? And that's what the project was built off of, you know, camaraderie, collaboration, good energy, good weed, you know what I mean? Good energy, just good energy. That's the best way that I could say it. And then when the energy stopped being good, then, you know, then everything ended, you know what I mean? Because sometimes good things come to an end. What I'm speaking about is towards, you know, they say it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish it. I want to be very transparent that towards the ending of the process, I went and I chose the wrong engineer and to do the initial ending of the work. I kind of got beat for a few $1,000s by somebody out there in Atlanta who I will not mention their name. You know, they just didn't do what they were paid to do. They didn't come through and do what they were paid to do. And I was kind of left with the last minute, you know, I was, you know, that shit kind of threw me off. It knocked me off of my pivot, and I had to put myself back on track and get the project finished and whatnot. And that's some of, you know, as a creative, to be honest with you, like I said, I'm being transparent. That was some of the heaviest pressure that I felt. I almost had a fucking breakdown, you know what I mean? Because it was like I felt like people was turning on me. Motherfuckers was acting real shady and shit. You know what I mean? It just started feeling weird and whatnot. This was right around Halloween, where we are right now, All Hallows Eve. And then at my album release in Atlanta, that was a journey. That was you know, technical difficulties. You know what I mean? Murphy's Law, you know what I mean? When you're doing something monumental, Don't ever think that it's going to go smooth. Don't ever think that you're not going to look out for obstacles. Don't ever think that sabotage is not going to try to come and get your ass. You feel me? Don't ever think. So I had to hop over them hurdles. I had to push through. I had to summon a part of myself that I didn't even reach. I had to reach in and grab a part of myself that I hadn't reached before. You know what I mean? And I was able to break through. I was able to fulfill the mission and whatnot. I was able to, you know, finish the shit off. And when I finished it off, I had to take a break. You know what I mean? Because it was like, damn, I'm working. Because I promise you, from 9/11 all the way up into Halloween, even with my daughter with me and whatnot, I was consistently working. I was doing Melanin Mondays in Atlanta. I was running at 100 miles an hour. I did not slow down. I hit the fucking road and I took off. I took off. I did not slow down for anyone or anything. I did not look behind me. You know what I'm talking about? I did not look behind me. I didn't look to my sides. I was like, if y'all niggas is running with me, let's go. If you not, I'll catch up with you, my nigga. Like, I'm out of here. And that was my energy. That was my spirit. That was my mind state. You feel me? And we here now. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. This second project that I'm doing right now, thankfully, you know what I mean? It didn't have that type of backstory and whatnot. It's a different type of story. We'll get into that when that gets released and whatnot. We'll talk about how that came about. But I just want to focus on the anniversary to this project. This is like a child of mine. This is, I hold this dearly to me because of the process more so. You feel me? It's very spiritual to me. I went through COVID lockdown. I didn't have COVID. I'm saying I went through that first lockdown. We all went through it together. The changing of the guard, the great reset, zeros, year zero, all of that shit. All of that energy is in that project right there. And I can't go back. Like that's why I always tell people, if you're a creative and you're living in tumultuous times, capture the energy, like how they captured slime in the fucking Ghostbuster box and whatnot. Capture the energy either on canvas, if you write poetry, if you're a rapper, go in the booth with it. You dig what I'm saying? If you do video and whatnot, capture it on film, capture it sometime. Because it's like, how could you go back and capture energy when energy fleets? It's a fleeting energy. Energy never dies, but the shit is fleeting and whatnot. How could you tap into it when you're in the moment of your energy at the moment? You can't necessarily go backwards. So you have to be able to capture it at the moment. And I promise you, years later, when you look back down the line, years later, right? It's like, you know, you'll be thankful of that. You'll be like, damn, I could. That's how we go into the time machines, right? When the rappers are doing verses and whatnot. Like I just watched the Wu-Tang season finale last night on Hulu and whatnot. The Wu-Tang season finale. I almost cried, my niggas. That's how much they was getting me in my feeling bag. I almost cried because listening to them rapping them Wu-Tang songs that I probably forgot because I've been listening to so much drill music and trap music and mumble rap and bad fucking lyrics all of these years and whatnot. You forget about the greatness and whatnot. But whoever wrote, and Gano Grills was in that episode too. Shout out to Gano. You know what I mean? He's getting his ASCAP checks. He's getting his SAG on. You know, he's getting his SAG on. But one of the things about good music is that it's a time machine. And if you live, if it will take you back not only to the memories of when you were listening to it initially and what you were doing and whatnot, it could also restore the feeling. You know what I'm talking about? It could also restore the feeling. So the reason I love the verses, I love whatever Swiss Beats and Timberlands, whatever moved them to create that, it was ingenious. Because where the fuck else will we tap into nostalgia like that when all of you niggas is so cool? You don't want to dance in the parties when they put on Big Daddy Kane and whatnot. You niggas don't want to you don't want to admit that you niggas were KRS-One fans. You don't want to admit that you into DJ Premier. Like there's no room for that with the Funk Master Flex DJ pool and the program directors, they take us far away from the classics. They take us far away from our memories. They take us far away from when we were tapped in, when we were living in through the golden age. There's a power in that. There's a power in being able to get into that time machine and remembering your innocence, but also your power. I promise you. So these have been therapeutic for me, because a lot of people live in this mind state of, oh, if I knew this when I was 13. We always beat up ourselves for the things that we didn't do, or we always regret certain things that we might have done. And I wish I could go back and save my friend's life. If I had a chance to, I would tell him to cross the street and not go over there. And that went, all of these regrets. So I'm taking the music and I'm being therapeutic and I'm healing myself through the time machine that the music is providing for me, because it's taking me back to a place where I've been traumatized, because I was traumatized in the 90s, because I was burying my friends at 14. I was coming home to my father's house with blood on my clothes, crying because I was in a fucking emergency room, you know what I mean? Getting stitched up. Shit like that was going on. So the trauma that I have not dealt with, because I've been moving forward and dealing with everything that's in front of me and whatnot, I'm able to do that when I watch the verses. I'm able to do that when I'm watching Wu-Tang. I'm able to do that when I'm tapping in, because that's healing for me. You know what I'm talking about? So now that I'm older and whatnot, and I'm somewhat healed and whatnot, I could go back with the tools that I have to even further heal myself and be in the moment and forgive myself and get over certain things that are weighing me down and whatnot. Like I said, we're Scorpios, so we're dealing with transformation. We're dealing with dying in order to live again. You know what I'm saying? We die in order to rebirth ourselves. So that's why I tell people in the wintertime, don't judge me and leave me alone, because I'm in hibernation season. I'm not really my best self. I'm in my darks. I'm in a fucking cave hibernating somewhere. I'm in my cocoon state. I'm literally dying in order to be born again in the motherfucking spring. That's how I'm giving it up. That's how I go. I mean, I was born in November, so I don't know how everybody's chemistry is put together, but as a Netaru, right? If I'm tapping into the Netarus and whatnot, the Netarus are nature. So the NTR of nature means that I'm in alignment with true nature. So if nature dies, if nature goes into hiding, if nature goes into reclusiveness, if nature falls back and they go into their motherfucking cub hole and whatnot, then why aren't you? You're out here in December trying to put on and whatnot. Niggas is trying to be on the front line in January, and you're exhausting yourselves and whatnot, and you're not reserving yourself. You're not charging up. You're not taking yourself to the islands. You could be a snowbird and you could fly south. You could fly south. You could go to the islands. You could go to Puerto Rico. You could go to the tropics like the fucking birds do, like the monarch butterflies do. You don't have to be in the cold weather of 4 seasons and whatnot that the East Coast has. You could go to the West Coast. You could go to Arizona. You could go to the South, the Carolinas and Georgia and whatnot, Florida, and you could heal. You could charge up, get in the water. You know what I mean? I was stuck in New York for many years and whatnot, so I had to deal with the consequences of going through the winter when I'm not really a winter person. I'm a melanated vitamin D. You know what I mean? I need my vitamin D. I need my sun. I need to be on the equator. Shit like that. Winter gets a bad rep, but it's your season. Like I said, for people who are creators, for people, you don't want to be on a whole stroll. You don't want to be out there. You don't want to be on the front line. You don't want to be in these streets. You don't want to be outside. You don't want to be on a top rope, whatever the words are that people use. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that nothing to nobody personally. I'm just saying you don't want to burn yourself out, right? When you have the opportunity in the winter months to fall back, work on your plans, work on your proposals, work on the things that you're going to do. And then when the spring hits, like how the flowers blossom, you spring forward. The fall means fall back. Right? The fall right now, we're in the fall back. That's what this is, fall back. So you're not seeing me. I'm not all over flyers. I'm not trying to be running around. Oh, I'm at this place. Oh, catch me here. Oh, catch me. No, my nigga, I'm reserving myself. I'm reserving myself. I'm reserving myself because 2022 is going to be heavy. You know what I'm talking about? I'm reserving myself. You know what I mean? I'm going to do a lot. That's why I'm in the digital realm, in the metaverse. Let's talk about that real quick. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the meta. You know what I'm talking about? You know, that's somewhere that I'm gonna be real heavy moving forward, right? Especially in these winter months, because you know, I ain't outside like that. Let's share something real quick. I'm gonna share the lecture that we did. This is the workshop for anybody that wants to get their hands on it. You know, I will drop the Cash App. You already know what it is. Put the your email and send me $99 and you'll be able to get the replay and whatnot. You know,
So y'all,
anybody that was in there, put the fire emoji in the chat. Let them know that this shit was
his
lit.
purpose behind this
right?
building.
This
But
is
to be able
Slice
to-
going into the metaverse. I can't show y'all the whole workshop, of course, but I'll give you a glimpse of what the metaverse is and what it
when I
is
go
that we
to the
was doing with the
BCPE
people,
Academy,
right?
you can see the recent events. You can see analytics. You can see the amount of visits we had, the exact location, the size, the meters, all of that. Now, all of this sounds like, okay, get to the point. What does all that mean? I'm gonna show you why all of that is important. When I click visit right here, right, what it's gonna do is it's gonna immerse me into the world. So it literally drops me in here. So now I'm gonna walk in, right? Look, my boy Jay Crypto in here right now. What's the odds? Now, as you look right here, these are actually art pieces. These are NFTs that are sitting in my actual wallet. When I click this, I don't know why it does that every time I do that.
Income
I think
streams.
it's because I'm sharing my screen. Don't worry about
Multiple
that. When you
income
click on
streams.
It'll show you the information on the NFT. So as you see, I got the dancing bears. Actually, I caught 4 of those. At the time, I got them for like $75 a piece. Right now, at minimum, is valued at about $1,500. And I purchased these about 2 weeks ago. Not saying it's always gonna be like that with the NFT space, but if you believe in a project, you'd be surprised what it'll do for you. As you see, I can show you some of the other NFTs on the wall. We got 3D Shouted right here. This is actually me. It's in my likeness before I cut my locks off. We go right here. We got Jay Crypto. He actually sold this profile picture of himself for about, I think, $1,800, somewhere around there, worth of Ethereum. This is his newest piece right here. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the red and blue pill. If you know, you know. Right here is going to explain that I own.
Fast forward, I'll show you. This is another metaverse that he's in. He went to one metaverse, then he jumped.
That. Okay, cool.
He jumped in, and this is how you. This is going to show you how you can make money.
222 galleries alone on the.
He's going to show you how people are monetizing.
I have neighbors. I'm not the only person in here. The dope thing about this space is anybody can walk around here, but you cannot change anything unless you own land. And even when you own land, you can only make changes to your land. You cannot change anything else around you. But you can go walk in other people's storefronts if they have it open. You can block off everything if you choose to. But this is the metaverse. This is the metaverse that y'all been hearing Mark Zuckerberg and everybody talk about. This is another world, another realm where people literally have set up shop. None of these people know each other. People literally have statues, storefronts, stages, museums, barbershops, grocery stores. If y'all don't believe me, I'll take it a step further and show y'all the map. You know, ain't no cap. Now, this is just the island that I'm on. Check this out, man. Galleries, clubs, bars, teleports, libraries, parks, animal shops, scenic, beaches, factories, sports, rest, education, games, music, money, concert, food, theater, sandbox. All of this is happening right now. Galleries alone now. It's crazy.
He took it a step further and he showed you this.
Different shows he's producing and movies that he's acting in and all of that stuff. So look at this. He's actually premiering a music video in here right now, straight from his building. So you remember how Nipsey Hussle had he had exclusive music videos and songs that you could only get from the Marathon store? Well, my bro was taking the same approach with his virtual building, and he's making it to where, yeah, it's gonna hit streaming platforms. Yeah, it's gonna come out on this and come out on that, but y'all gonna come get it from my platform first before y'all get it from anywhere else, right? So when I go over here on the wall, what does it say? Beat Store. When I click on the picture of him, it pulls up a link. The link takes me straight to a website. What is this website showing me? Oh, he has beats for sale. Let me check it out. Let me hit play. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, I like that. Okay, cool. Let me hit this. Negotiate price. And you can literally make the sale from right here. So the example I was given was, I know somebody. Yeah. Oh, I heard that one. Yes, sir. So the example I gave was, I was in Houston and I was showing somebody his building, and they literally said, oh, he makes beats. They like the beat. I guess I didn't even know they was an artist, right? They literally went right here and purchased 4 beats from him off of his wall. Then they came over here and didn't even know what this was. They just clicked on it and said, what's this? When they went here, they ended up purchasing 2 t-shirts off of the wall from his brand. He has his whole brand right here, Pearl Gang, the same logo that you see on the front of the building. This is branding at its finest. This is an example of a recording artist utilizing the metaverse to its full capabilities, utilizing the metaverse as a medium of exchange, utilizing the metaverse to be able to do commerce on the blockchain. And he was still able to accept fiat through his website. If he chose to accept crypto, he could have did it in the form of an NFT by utilizing the NFT as a payment processor. But as you see, he has a recording studio in there. He has office space. He has a hidden room in there. He has a classroom up here, theater. He has content from other creators in here. He's bringing in people from the music industry. He's displaying his music videos. He's displaying other films and short films that he's acted in. So he's able to put his portfolio out there, but at the same time give exposure to the other people in the as neighbors. What do his neighbors have going on?
So
their business,
as you can see, right? As you can see, somebody was asking earlier before I played the video, you know, why should they go into the metaverse, or what is it going to be in the metaverse for them? And I'm like, fam, first and foremost, this is what I would see. This is what I'm seeing. We have an issue with our children that are considered to be at-risk youth, right? There's an issue going on where these children are killing and dying and drilling and going to jail and a bunch of things, right? So where else can you meet the children, right, these days, other than in the metaverse, right? You know, when they say that you should speak the language of the people, well, the language of the children is sports, video games, music, and a few other things that they're into. So my goal is to reach the children first and foremost where they're at, and to bring them into a space where they'll feel comfortable. And that's going to be the metaverse. Now, as a programmer or a developer or anybody that is into income streams, this is a dream come true. I said it before, when it comes to stream chasing, every 3 months, 20 to 30 new streams open up. This is 100 new streams. Okay. We haven't begun to unfold it. This is 100 new streams. Okay. Will the meta be compatible with cell phone usage? Yes, it will be. Yes, it definitely will be. Tablets, laptops, mobile. Let's go and check out Mark Zuckerberg, right? Because that was that metaverse. There's 5 or 6 metaverses. It's even more than, but there's 5 or 6 major metaverses right now. Like I said before, one of the reasons why I'm bringing everybody into Discord, I'm gonna put my Discord link in the chat and whatnot, is because we're gonna buy real estate. We're gonna buy KTL University. We're gonna buy some temples and whatnot. We're going to begin to buy up real estate. We already have some real estate, but we're gonna get more real estate. Every single person who has their hand in that is gonna own a piece of that real estate. You're gonna have equity. This is the only thing. This is real estate that gives back. This is real estate to get back. So I'm at 500 people right now already in the Discord, right? We're going to do a little crowdfunding campaign because we're not trying to ask nobody for nothing, because we don't need nothing. It's about investing. This is about investing. So when we're going to put together a crowdfunding campaign for our 500 members to invest, and then we get $10,000. Then we're going to go and snatch up multiple properties in the metaverse. Okay, I just dropped the link. It's right here. We will snatch up multiple properties in the metaverse. So you're not just walking around and you don't own anything, and you don't have any stake in anything, and you don't have any equity in anything. And then the next month, we'll probably do it again. Meta means dead in Hebrew. Yeah, I hear you. But meta also means beyond, metaphysical, meta-human. You dig what I'm saying? And if it means dead, then it only means dead in the fact that death is life. Because you got to die in order to motherfucking live. Okay? Meanwhile, Bill Gates will own the physical real estate. You should have been worried about that before, my nigga. You know what I mean? There it goes. Worrying about something that you cannot change. You don't have what it takes to get the physical real estate, because if you did, you niggas would have the physical real estate. But in a metaverse, the research, the stuff that the resources that you could get, and the quote unquote the income streams that you could tap into will afford you to finally buy something in the real world as well. But this way you could run it up. Like a brother just said, if you put $500 last year into Decentraland, you would be up 13,000 right now. I mean, the numbers might have even been off. I might be lowballing, but the shit is going crazy. It's going crazy. And we are amongst people who are proactive, so we feel real good about our network and our community and the people that are around us. The biggest crypto play ever, Chicago crypto hustler, my good brother Nadi, you know what I mean? Keys and whatnot. There's a lot of people that are in this space that are doing big things. You dig what I'm saying? So and it's not just them right now, it's their students, it's their networks. People are out here fucking winning. And we don't have to sell nothing to nobody. We don't have to convince a goddamn soul about a fucking thing, because I promise you, either you could get on or you could get off. Next stop, Delancey Street. You could get off. Because this train is we're not waiting for nobody. You know what I'm talking about? We're not waiting for near person. We don't have to no more. You dig what I'm saying? We don't have to no more. This train is moving. We doing this for the children. We doing this for the youth. They understand. A lot of the adults are analog, and there's nothing wrong with being analog. You could just be an investor, but this is really for the young generations. All right. So we're going to go and see what Mark Zuckerberg is doing, because that nigga's cooking. The metaverse that he building, That shit crazy. I'm gonna show you. Check this out. Fair use
And it's the next
exchange, right?
chapter for our company, too.
Fair use.
So I've been thinking a lot about what this means for our company
And please spare me with the, oh, he's an alien, he's a reptile. I hate his voice. I hate it too. Like I said, these niggas is blocking me on all social media accounts. I hate them too. But look, I'm out here doing what I need to do. I don't put emotions into the business.
who we are as we embark on this journey. We're a company that focuses on connecting people. While most other tech companies focus on how people interact with technology, we focus on building technology so people can interact with each other. One of the reasons I started Facebook was that at the time you could use the internet to find almost anything. Information, news, movies,
Niggas
music,
always worry about what
shopping,
another man look
except
like.
for the
Don't worry
thing
about that.
matters most of all.
You're not going home with him.
Today, we are seen as a social media company. But in our DNA, we are a company that builds technology to connect people. And the metaverse is the next frontier, just like social networking was when we got started. Facebook was born in a specific time and place, a college campus.
For the record, hold on. This is just for the records going forward. Even if somebody watches this 10 years from now, Mark Zuckerberg did not create the metaverse. He did some narcissistic shit and named his company Meta and grabbed the motherfucking name of it and whatnot. Shout out to Meta World Peace. But he is not the father of the metaverse. This shit been here. It been building up for years already. He's just a person who has 800 million users. So he made a motherfucking power play and a pivot. He's under investigation under Facebook right now. This is how they play ball. This is how they play power. He has some shit going on with Apple and everything. This is their power play. So I don't want nobody to be like, oh, this is Mark. No, this is not Mark Zuckerberg's thing. He ran up in it. He has billions of dollars that they're going to put into it. And what he's going to do is popularize it and make it a household name. And he's going to onboard millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of people into this world. And like I said, opportunity is now, the potentiality and the probabilities for things to expand is in front of you. If you like, oh, I don't know about the metaverse, well, go in that room and tell your fucking son, get off of Fortnite. And go tell your toddler, get the fuck off of Roblox and don't give him no money for Robux, because that's the metaverse right there. Okay? That's the metaverse that they're in.
Campus, the web. It was what we could build at the time to put people back into our experience of technology. But connecting people was always much bigger. From way earlier on, I remember sitting in middle school classes, sketching in my notebooks, ideas that I wanted to code when I got home. And even though I didn't have the skill or technology to build it yet, it was always clear that the dream was to feel present with the people we care about. Isn't that the ultimate promise of technology? To be together with anyone, to be able to teleport anywhere, and to create and experience anything? Yet here we are in 2021, and our devices are still designed around apps, not people. The experiences we're allowed to build and use are more tightly controlled than ever. And high taxes on creative new ideas are stifling. This is not the way that we are meant to use technology. The metaverse gives us an opportunity to change that if we build it well. But it's going to take all of us, creators, developers, companies of all sizes. Together, we can finally put people at the center of our technology and deliver an experience where we are present with each other. Together, we can create a more open platform with more ways to discover experiences and more interoperability.
This is an investor pitch. The same way that you saw Steve Jobs selling the iPhone, the iPad, the motherfucking earplugs. He's speaking to his shareholders. He's speaking to his investors. He's speaking to the developers. This is really not necessarily to convince the public. This is an investor share pitch. I'm just putting that out there so we're clear as to why he's utilizing certain type of language and things of that nature. He's speaking to the niggas that's sitting on Facebook stocks and things like this. Is money talk. This is what they do.
Between them. And together, we can unlock a massively bigger creative economy. I know the internet story isn't straightforward. Every chapter means new voices and new ideas, and yes, there will be challenges and risks and disruption of established interests. But there will also be opportunities and benefits that we can't even imagine yet. For connection, for creation, for learning, and joy. We'll all need to work together from the beginning to bring the best possible version of this future to life. A future where, with just a pair of glasses, you will be able to step beyond the physical.
I had to jump on.
Bicycle.
I can't do the whole face. I can't do the Mark Zuckerberg for 5 minutes shit. I'm sorry. We got to
There's
get
a
to the
90%
action.
chance your phone is already infected with this.
We got to
There's
get
a
to
new
the action.
groundbreaking discovery that's reversing plant.
It is time for us to adopt a new company brand to encompass everything that we do. To reflect who we are and what we hope to build, I am proud to announce that starting today, our company is now Meta. Our mission remains the same, it's still about bringing people together. Our apps and their brands, they're not changing either. And we are still the company that designs technology around people. Hey, and welcome to Connect. Today, we're going to talk about the metaverse, starting with the most important experience of all, connecting with people. Imagine you put on your glasses or headset and you're instantly in your home space. It has parts of your physical home recreated virtually. It has things that are only possible virtually. And it has an incredibly inspiring view of whatever you find most beautiful.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, just gotta find something to wear.
Hey,
Are your knees bone on bone? Have you ever thought about knee replacement surgery? Are your joints stiff and
a lot of here.
All right, perfect. Oh, hey, Mark. Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
What's up, Mark?
Whoa, we're floating in space? Who made this place? It's awesome.
Right? It's from the creator. I met in LA.
This place is amazing.
Boz, is that you?
Of course it's me. You know I had to be the robot, man.
I thought I was supposed to be the robot.
Whoa.
I knew you were bluffing.
Hey, wait. Where is Naomi?
Let's call her.
Naomi.
Hey, should we deal you in?
Sorry, I'm running late, but you gotta see what we're checking out. There's an artist going around Soho hiding AR pieces for people to find.
3D street art? That's cool.
Send that link over so we can all look at it. This is stunning.
That is something.
That's awesome.
I love the movement.
Wait, it's disappearing.
This is amazing.
Hold on. I'll tip the artist and they'll extend it.
Wow. Brilliant.
Privacy and safety need to be built into the metaverse from day one. You'll get to decide when you want to be with other people, when you want to block someone from appearing in your space, or when you want to take a break and teleport to a private bubble to be alone. You're going to be able to bring things from the physical world into the metaverse. Almost any type of media that can be represented digitally, photos, videos, art, music, movies, books, games, you name it. And lots of things that are physical today, like screens, will just be able to be holograms in the future. You won't need a physical TV. It'll just be a $1 hologram from some high school kid halfway across the world. And you'll be able to take your items and project them into the physical world as holograms in augmented reality too. One part of this is Horizon Home, which is our early vision for a home space in the metaverse. Horizon Home is the first thing that you'll see when you put on your Quest headset. Today, there are already a bunch of options to choose from, and in the future, anyone will be able to create one. We've just called it home until now because it's been missing something very important: people. Soon, we're going to be introducing a social version of home, where you can invite your friends to join you as avatars. You'll be able to hang out, watch videos together, and jump into apps together. Then, there is Horizon Worlds, which is where you can build worlds and jump into them with people. Horizon is designed to make it possible for everyone to create. And we're already seeing people build some really interesting experiences, from creating new games together to throwing surprise parties in VR that family and friends around the world can join. Over the last year and a half, a lot of us who work in offices have gone remote. And while I miss seeing the people I work with, I think remote work is here to stay for a lot of people. So we're going to need better tools to work together. Let's take a look at what working in the metaverse will be like. Imagine if you could be at the office without the commute. You would...
Real quick, I gotta pause it so I don't get hit with the strike. Right? So, like I said, this ain't for everybody. A lot of people is not they're not tech advanced, they're not techie, they're not tech savvy, right? But if you have children, teenagers, young adults especially, right? I'm prepping you and I'm giving you the heads up to what's here. It's not coming, it's here right now, it's in front of you. Some of us have parents and whatnot, grandparents, family members, they on Facebook Messenger, right? Once this becomes popularized, once this becomes more mass adopted, right? This just got announced the other day. So we're talking about 5 years from now. We're talking about 4 years from now, mass adoption, right? We're giving you the heads up. For my stream chasers, for people who are visionaries, developers, people who are not fake scared to go into the virtual world and do what they got to do, right? People that are not intimidated by digital economies, people who are not intimidated by the gaming world, people who are not intimidated by spatial, augmented, or virtual reality, because knowing that you God, you control all of this shit. Knowing that you God, you control all of this shit. So for y'all, like I said, this is a vision of what's going on while the world moves forward, right? While the world moves forward and our people sit around like they did with computers, like they did with the internet, right? Like they did with everything technological, nature-wise. Niggas is like, oh, it's taking me away from nature. Where you at in nature, though? Where you at in nature right now? Where's your reserve? Where's your eco village? Where's your monolithic domes? Where's your earth ships? Where's your resorts? Where's your estates? Where is it? What grid do you own? So I get it. You know what I'm talking about? People like to complain and everything and whatever. And like I said, everybody has a right to their opinion on how they see things, and everybody has a right to judge, or everybody has a right to be fearful, or everybody has a right to completely shut down anything that's presented to them without knowing all of the facts or all of the perks to it. And that's cool. But like I said, our goal is to edify the youth and to teach them how to become better versions of themselves with the tools that are being provided all around them, and also young men and women, because I feel bad, you know, shitting on something like a metaverse or whatever, and there's people who this is what they breathe. This is, you know, they're blurs, they're nerds, they're black nerds. They've been having their nose in a book for their whole life. They're coders, they're engineers, they're developers. They're teaching themselves on YouTube University, right? They have memberships in Unity Engine and whatnot. They're learning how to build things in a digital realm. They're not running around. You niggas got iPhones. You got apps and whatnot. You know what I'm talking about? You're playing online fucking mobile games. But then they be like, oh, I don't know about this. But yeah, you're still you're in the matrix right now. You're participating in a digital economy, but you're coming from a consumer standpoint. That's why you don't see power in it, because I'm speaking to the prosumers and I'm speaking to the people who are selling to the consumers. I'm not speaking from a consumer standpoint. I'm not here to talk about buying shit and flossing and all of this dumb shit. I'm not a consumer. I'm not a consumer. That's not what the Discord, that's not what Know the Ledge is. We've never been that. We've never got on here on some fake ass consumer vibes. We're prosumers. We were showing you, look, years ago, get into the CMOS, get into the liquid gold, get into fucking health regimens, get into fitness. Now it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. You know what I'm talking about? Get into edifying your ancestors and putting them in the clothes and fashion. Now everybody's running with that, right? Everybody's running with that. While people sitting around judging. People running with that. You got brands, you got Gucci and everything. You got Sean John and all of the Cavalli and whatnot. They putting Kemet all on the clothes. We was the first ones to show people that. Edify your ancestors, edify the ancient ones, put the motifs and iconography on the clothing. Now that shit is regular culture. We told people with the rap, with the hip hop, switch it up, start talking about God shit, God hop. Now that's the whole wave. Everybody want to be woke and whatnot. Look, God bless the blurs. Y'all, it's the revenge of the nerds. The nerds run this shit. Go talk to them. You live in a world, this shit is run by nerds. Go talk to them.
Still have that sense of presence, shared physical space, those chance interactions that make your day all accessible from anywhere. Now imagine that you have your perfect work setup and you can actually do more than you could in your regular work setup. And on top of all that, you can keep wearing your favorite sweatpants.
Start selling online with Shopify, the e-commerce platform that's trusted by over 1 million.
Thought I was ad-free.
And
I
as
gotta
we
sign
focus
in.
more on work, and frankly, as we've heard your feedback more broadly, we're working on making it so you can log into Quest with an account other than your personal Facebook account. We're starting to test support for work accounts soon, and we're working on making a broader shift here within the next year. I know this is a big deal for a lot of people. Not everyone wants their social media profile linked to all these other experiences, and I get that, especially as the metaverse expands. And I'll share more about that later. But I'm genuinely optimistic about work in the metaverse. We know from the last couple of years that a lot of people can effectively work from anywhere. But hybrid is going to be a lot more complex when some people are together and others are still remote. So giving everyone the tools to be present, no matter where they are, whether it's a hologram sitting next to you in a physical meeting or in a discussion taking place in the metaverse, that's going to be a game changer. I think this could be very positive for our society and economy. Giving people access to jobs in more places, no matter where they live, will be a big deal for spreading opportunity to more people. Dropping our daily commutes will mean less time stuck in traffic and more time doing things that matter. And it'll be good for the environment. We plan to continue to either subsidize our devices or sell them at cost to make them available to more people. We'll continue supporting sideloading and linking to PCs so consumers and developers have choice, rather than forcing them to use the Quest store to find apps or reach customers. And we'll aim to offer developer and creator services with low fees in as many cases as possible, so we can maximize the overall creator economy, while recognizing that to keep investing in this future, we'll need to keep some fees higher for some period to make sure that we don't lose too much money on this program overall. After all, while a growing number of developers are already profitable, we expect to invest many billions of dollars for years to come before the metaverse reaches scale. Today, we're introducing the Presence Platform, which is a broad range of machine perception and AI capabilities that empower developers to build mixed reality experiences on Quest 2. You want to tell us more about the Presence Platform?
Yeah, we've said before that realistic presence is the key to feeling connected in the metaverse. And the Presence Platform's capabilities are what's going to deliver on that promise. Things like environmental understanding.
All right, I'm gonna stop that right there because I'm not playing the whole thing through. I'm giving you a glimpse of what Mark Zuckerberg, right? Because people will be like, Red Pill, you trying to put us in a no, nigga. This is you heard about the Mark Zuckerberg shit on your timeline, but you didn't see the videos probably. I'm just showing you what Mark Zuckerberg is doing with his metaverse called Meta. Prior to that, I showed you Slice in his different metaverse. That was Crypto Voxels that he was in. That Mark Zuckerberg don't got nothing to do with that. The evil empire don't got nothing to do with that. That's something completely out of the way. The Decentraland, that's their own metaverse they did with the coin Mana. And yes, that's why it's blowing up right now. The Mana's going through the roof, right? And The KTL Novaverse. I like that. Let's talk about that. Like I said, if there's blurs, if there's engineers, if there's coders and developers, we can't necessarily talk on YouTube. There's nothing to talk about. You're in the chat room. Come over to the Discord and come and lend your expertise. I need your expertise. I need you to lend your expertise. The way that we're going to move forward is as a brain trust. We need a brain trust. We need a brain trust, a collective group of individuals where some people know more than others. We need a brain trust. That's how the people who are whooping our asses on all fucking realms are doing it, by collectively connecting their brains and whatnot and figuring out how to move the chess pieces. We need a brain trust of some intelligent people to come together. Do I have an Oculus? Yes. We need a brain trust. We need a think tank, but I don't even like using the word think tank. We need a brain trust of individuals of all denominations, backgrounds, genders, and everything to come together and get busy. I need people on this team to work and work for a purpose, and we need to come together. We don't need to do nothing, but we are coming together and we building and destroying and moving forward and creating value and creating opportunity, right? And we're teaching around the same time. You said that you have a trucking company. There's going to be virtual, you're going to be able to do virtual trucking simulations and whatnot. The trucking industry, you're going to be able to tap in to meeting people in the metaverse. You might want to look for new truckers and whatnot. You might be able to go, you might be able to take your actual physical truck and turn it into an NFT, or turn your truck into something. You might be able to digitize the image of your truck as a 3D image and then go into the trucking world and drive your motherfucking truck through the metaverse. Okay. So with that being said, we've been here for 2 and some hours. I had a great time with y'all. We've been building. Love is love. The Till Death Do Us Part. My battle rap shit is about to come on, and I gotta make a run and things. I think I gotta go to the gym because I gotta blow some steam off. You know what I'm talking about? I've been working myself up. You know what I mean? I've been working myself up. I might as well take it out on the weights. You know what I'm saying about? And get some steam off and then go watch some battle rap, some good ratchetness. You know what I mean? Feed my ratchet demons and then hop into the metaverse. How about that? Shout out and all of my Discord people. We'll pull up later and we'll chop it up. And for all of the new people coming up in there, we're gonna chop it up. We're gonna pop bottles with y'all. We're gonna go, but even before that, once you sign up, you'll see on the channels, we have multiple channels. We have channels for, let me see, can I share mine? Let me see something. We have multiple channels. We got real estate. No, we got science. We got, here we go. Let me see. Boom. I'll just take y'all briefly. I don't want to. So these are some of the channels that we have on the Discord, right? Like I said, it's a small learning curve, right? It's a small learning curve. You might want to go on YouTube or however you learn shit digitally to get a little bit of knowledge on it. You know what I'm talking about? So we got a channel for the evolution will be digitized, right? Boom. With a whole bunch of information in there, right? Links, right? Then we got ancient teachings, right? We got a whole bunch of information in there. Then we have astrology, cosmology, right? Then we got business links. My truck driver and everybody else that got businesses, come in and drop your business link. People in the network will shop with you. Then we got health and wellness. You feel me? Then we got Know the Ledge Media 24-hour. This is the 24/7 news cycle and whatnot. So everything that's going on in the news, you get it right there as it drops. You know what I mean? Better than Twitter, better than Instagram. These are live links, hyperlinks. You could click on. You don't have to, you know what I mean? Hyperlinks, all in the same space. You know what I'm talking about? Metaverse, metaphysics. You know what I mean? NFT collections. Right? Off the grid. For all of my people that are landowners that want to build off land and whatnot. We have people coming into this channel right here and they're sharing information and they're networking. There's a sister right here who says that she has how many acres? She has 30 acres in Mississippi. So we're building with her. You know what I mean? We're doing the knowledge with her. We're working things out. We're even going to go down there and visit it. This is the science room. You know what I mean? These are the documentaries, mind eye, third eye documentaries, right? Mind eye movies, right? This is conscious connections. People are leaving their pictures and the conscious connection, and they're in here networking and whatnot. This is the Facts Initiative channel. You know what I'm talking about? This is the God Hop music channel. This is social network. This is not social media. The social media did not give you the access. It did not line you up. It did not put you in the type of position like this to build your community. This is social networking. This is a new version of the damn thing. Understand what I'm saying? Right? We got the Stream Chasers Academy. You know what I mean? We got social gatherings and whatnot, social gatherings and events for things that are coming up in the social gathering world. And like I said, we just started this last week and we're already up to almost 600 people. We're building a community. Me and Blue Pill are popular people. We're very known by a lot of people. I'm looking for 60,000. And that's low balling at the end of the day. I'm looking for 60,000. I'm not going to shortchange myself. I'm looking for 60,000. So this campaign, the Champagne campaign, is just beginning. If you really about that life and you want to build the bridges and stuff like that, share, spread it like a rumor. If I got butt naked on my live right now, you niggas would be sharing this video like it's hot cakes and whatnot. If I start taking it off and, rubbing on my nipples, you know what I'm talking about? You niggas would, this shit will go viral. You know what I'm talking about? Share their information. Share the information like it's a motherfucking rumor. Okay. Yeah. 100. Matter of fact, I want 100,000. I want 100,000, and that's still low balling. I want 100,000. It don't cost you nothing. It don't take anything from you. I want 100,000. Okay. I want 100, and you're going to see magic take place in real time. I'm done with talking. I was waiting for the technology to catch up with my attitude, and it's here, my niggas. And I'm done with talking. I need the tools that I need. It's here, it's in my hands. So I'm finna go crazy with it. And if anybody is riding with me, ride with me. If you're not riding with me, it's love. You're not obligated to do anything. Not a thing. This is the attention economy. You pay with your eyeballs. You good. We good. You know what I mean? Don't feel no pressure, because people is a little, people's somewhat soft out here. They kind of brittle and shit. You put too much pressure on them, they start acting crazy. But yeah, that part. Love and light. I appreciate y'all. Hit the Cash App. You know what I'm talking about? If you want to get the album, the redsummermerch.com. We got the album, we got merch, we got things up there. Like I said, the new album is coming. We might do a pre-sale, or we might push that shit as an NFT. I'm in conversations with my team right now. We're going to figure it out. Look for it to come out around my birthday and things of that nature. You could get this hoodie by hitting up AA Rashid. He got these hoodies and whatnot. Feel me? So y'all be good. I'm going to end it with some music and whatnot. I appreciate everybody. Y'all be safe. You know what I mean? Stay focused, stay dangerous. If you want to get the lecture that I did with the good brother Slice, right? It is 4 hours and change. It's a workshop. We break down multiple things, multiple ways to get income streams, how to be DIY, do it yourself, so you don't gotta wait on nobody. Do it yourself websites, do it yourself logos, do it yourself a bunch of things. That's what the brother broke down. He brought 4 brand new streams that people are already getting money off of right now as we speak. You know what I'm talking about? So if you want that, you already know what it is. It was $100, drop $99. You know what I'm talking about? I'm taking $1 off. You know what I mean? And let y'all live and get you what you need. Hit the email up if there's any comments, questions, or concern. Okay, I have somebody from the team hit you back. Right? No problem. We got you. And shout out to Little Goddess. Please drop some emojis for Little Goddess. She's doing big work. She's doing big monumental work as a moderator, and we do our best over here to appreciate each other. We have to show each other appreciation, because we just can't think that somebody is feeling appreciated and they're getting appreciated by just breathing and whatnot. We got to be able to show them, and to show them by pressing a button is not asking much. All right. I'll see y'all on Melanin Monday. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay dangerous. Like I said, stay focused. Shout out to Blue Pill. He's in Orlando at the All Black Convention with the good brother Boyce Watkins. Angela Stanton is out there. Kwame Brown. There's a whole bunch of people in Orlando for this weekend. If you're out there, if you're in the vicinity, pull up, show love. And yeah, that part. All right. Peace.
To this day,
Stay high, but I lay low. Brainstorm, make a rainbow. You would think I had a game goal. Universe never say no. Pain come, then the pain go. Me and you ain't on the same globe. Mother Nature is a chain though. Turn a king to a Django. Skin bronze with the chain go. I knew everything that they don't. Taught them everything that they know. Left hand like a Thanos. On the trip, but I stay close. I ain't even in my play clothes. If my spirit could be monetized, I would have enough to give a bank loans. If I jump up off a 44-story building, I wouldn't even break bones. I could take it all apart and put it all back together like
halfway. You ain't got the answers, man. You
put in the work, put in the work. Look at my county, look at my shirt, look at my shirt, look at the dirt. We cooking the turf, we go on the earth. Maybe his own, we're working the first, working the first. We're getting hers, Herky the first, Herky the first. Look at your skirts, odorless media, look up research, look at research. You shook up the earth, shook up the earth, shook up the earth, you shook up the earth. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. They know, they know, they know, they know, they know. They know better get made go hotter than Waco. Choppers and Dracos, keeping the halo. Not for my lances, bigger than masses. Pay for some answers. Play with the Panthers. Magical city, stay with the dancers. Stay with the dancers. Stay with some answers. Stay with some answers. Stay with the cancers. Know the ledge media, stay with the answers. Stay with the dancers.
Triple your chances, hip with the campus. Crystals is dancing, shifting the planet, lifting the granite. Been around waves like Peter the Spider. Been around worlds like Hippo the lighter. The sweeter the cider, skeeter beside her. Slicker the lighter, the gift is inside her. Watching the throne, sit right beside her. We sit right beside her. Half with the bottom, sipping the cider. We sipping the cider. My chick is a rider. I'm trap for the south, she hip with the lighter. Trap for the south, she hip with the lighter. The gift is inside her. The gift is inside her. Trap for the south, she hip with the lighter. She hip with the lighter. Lay low, 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 lay low.
yeah, ho, yeah, ho, yeah,
Holders. Go.
These hoes, they better stay naked. Shaking their ass and shaking their titties. Aunties at bucks, just staring at bucks, trying to break them a 50. They showing they oats. Remember we living in Quaker City. They hate the Diddy, they hate the Liddy. They still make you walk for cheap cake for Diddy. I'm at the ball place like I could take the city. Red is like King James, I'm up in Laker City. Illuminati, 12 day shoddy, all of my
to this day.
7 whole days to
this
your theory. I be an 850I, make the series. The rape was pretty. You niggas that stayed woke. Now you owe faith to Diddy. Only doing your channel, channeling goats, camels on coat, exposing the oats of the camels and goats, blowing the rim of the goats, channeling goats to the goats, to go to the quotes on cameras and posts. Nodeless radio, 10 strong, the channels a goat. Painted a coat, banana the boat. Pan Africans wearing the garb, they standing on boats. So much of the cloth is flannel on totes. Meat
and the masters, the panel of ghosts. Boogie down bras, Yankee the fitted, Mickey Mantle the coast. The valley of death, handle the ghost, the mental approach. The ambulance close, my candles afloat. The book of my ears, sparkle and shining like sugar my tears. Red in the blue, color the purple. I was with sugar those years. Listen to wisdom of Sophia. It was like sugar the ears.
It wasn't the way they raised me. Open up towns like Phase 3. Red in that all red paisley. Chick on Brazy. Dropping your
To this
knees,
day.
they praise me. Dirty
To this day.
Drummers like Sway Lee.
To this day. To this day.
Tell me who started the wave. Use the science to arduous slave to pardon your grave. Open the seasons, open the Caesars. Quarter the gallon of water we selling. Spitting out seeds, the water the melons. Sort of the felons, going to sleep. Making the money, we order the selling. Order the culture, order the melons. Play fair. Take K for the throne like Wayfair. Hyperdimensional warfare. My cycle was sent to the forebearers. Foursquare and then Fortnite. Cut of the grass, my lost vipers. Lost on Rikers. Sticking the Uzi and lining like four diapers. More ciphers. The boss of the fight for. The start of the fiscal. The dark of the crystal. Bullet with amethyst. Dark of the pistols. The start of the shit show. Queens of an Icarus. Queens sweeter than licorice. Speaking on niggerish. Reading some nigga-ish. Ride of the Valkyrie, ride of the alchemy, rise of the alpha, omega, the alpha me, wing of the Horus, rise of the Valkyrie, glide off the balcony, rise of the Valkyrie. I do a hot box in the car with a cops watch. I pop locks, take a shot like it's hot scotch, make a cop do the hopscotch. He gon' pop lock, he gon' wiggle and rock pop, he gon' hip any hop. This is God hop when I circle the dot, turn the shirt to a crop top. I'ma aim it and bank shot, take the same clock that they shot when they slave.
Shout out Cam Potter.
Watch your face stop, put your leg in a leg lock, make it break like an egg drop. When the rain drops, I be dodging the raindrops. In the winter, I stay hot. I am a bad man. I do a cash stack sand. You throw a punch, I'm gonna duck. You see a backhand, I let it gat clap. Hard as a fat shack slam. If a nigga owe me money, I pull up on him in a matte black van.
It's the last one. It's the last one. Shout out to Lizzie Jeff. Cam Potter in the building. You know we gotta celebrate this album. Shout out to everybody that purchased the Red Summer. I appreciate y'all supporters. Everyone that listened to it. Love. Bleh.
I'm on a hit list of a few divas. They see me dripping with Rich the Kid, yeah, that new freezer. All we got is us, Blue Peter. New visa for the 2-seaters. Same year like the new feeders. Drippy like the youth readers. The youth need us, the boo feeders. 750 boosts, I ain't talking about the new Adidas. Them rhymes is popping, them signs is popping, dimes are dropping, we diamond shopping, we island hopping, from St. John's to St. Thomas. A good wife, living a good life, that's what they can't promise. For more than 4 summers, I was Mr. Whoremonger, who the horse hunger, laying more lumber than Hackshaw, Jim Duggan doing tour numbers. Have a good life, then you gotta have a good wife. Good wife if you wanna have a good life. Good life, then you gotta have a good wife. Good wife if you wanna have a good life.
To this day.
Have a good wife. Good wife if you wanna have a good life. Good wife, then you gotta have a good wife. Good wife. Yeah. You the ground for the seed. Promise I'm down to be around when you need. I ain't the king without the crown for the queen. I made a vow when I was proud, she agreed. Got me down on my knees. Get you a ring and then a house with a deed. 40 acres of land surrounded with trees. We could turn the jungle to a town if we breathe. Lay you down and conceive. I'm the 1, she the 2, we made it 3. This is real, this ain't a dream, I make believe. You got the lock, I got the keys, I'll set you free. You got me thinking the heavens that you were sent to me. You be pleasing me physically, even mentally. You got the flavor, ingredients in the recipe. Only place you belong is sitting next to me. Cause I was made to be yours and this is destiny. If you wanna have a good life, then you gotta have a good wife. Good wife if you wanna have a good life. Good life, then you gotta have a good wife. Good wife if you wanna have a good life. Good life, then you gotta have a good wife.
Introducing Lizzie. Yes.
The intention is boom. The vibe is dynamic. Seen the way that I move. You think you can handle it?
What's your fantasy?
What's your plan with me? Rubbing on my nipples, he was giving me energy. Kundalini rituals before the king entered me. Womb activated in his eyes, I could clearly see. Honey, I'm a deep soul, my God, he be healing me. I just want to build and establish a legacy. Open conversations and no spaces for jealousy. It's alchemical therapy. Soon as you next to me, we a beautiful recipe. This is especially destiny.
Destiny.
When I see you, I see God. I see love, love. I see us.